The free ride is over, fatso.
Welcome to the show, guys. It's Wednesday. Now, the only question is it Watch Talk Wednesday or is it Whack Pack Wednesday? What are we talking about, guys? What do we want to talk about? I think we'll do a nice blend for you fellas. We got our man Curly joining us. Welcome, Curly.
What's up, JJ?
Welcome,
Chat,
welcome.
how are you?
I'm just going to, let me see here. There we go. All
Hey,
right.
man, I've been getting mad questions in my chat. What's going on with the horse race?
I have the new computer and I just haven't set it up on here, but Ali is going to run them all at some point. We might just do a show where it's just nonstop to catch up. But everything is
Night
logged.
at the racetrack. I love it.
Yeah, but everything's logged. So the thing is, there might be some changes with the prizes, Curly. It's hard to give prizes out when you're making man-child type super chats. So
It's hard.
It's like if
It's
the
hard.
prize pool is $10 and I gotta mail you something that costs $11, it's kind of
It's
kinda
hard.
tough to
It's
send you a
hard. YouTube
prize,
is
you know?
hard. It's so hard, man.
Right, it's hard out there, but we are logging everything. I have everyone either written down or whoever we didn't get to yet is logged in the in the files, and all those races will be run. I have a nice Kit Kat here. ASMR Kit Kat. Thank you.
All this guy does on his channel is eat, and eat.
That's right. That's why I do it.
And the other guy is nothing but a mess. He's gargly voice.
Screeching cunt.
Dude, the fishbowl has been fucking going crazy, man. It's
Yeah,
good to see some positivity, but there is some positivity. There's a few up and coming stars, I think. Wristwatch chick is dumping watch content, with a fresh perspective. You got
Nice.
Caleb Chandelier, and you got O'Sheen tonight turned his brother and Dirk into jukeboxes, man.
Hey, you got young Marco over at Berdine's Jewelry pumping out excellent videos. I heard some funny stuff about Ocean that he got caught with showing his QQTube account, where he buys his bots.
Yeah, but I mean, is it really a surprise to anybody? I mean,
No, but it's pretty funny that he showed his own proof of the invoice, and then I heard that I don't know he was banned from it for a bit, and he had 60 viewers. I don't know. It's pretty funny. A lot of gossip. We'll catch up on all that. We're gonna get to some good watch talk as well. The link, guys. The link is pinned. We want to get the captain. I got to do call outs. We got to get Marco. We got to get some guys on here. Let's go.
I think what you're trying to say is you're trying to catfish some people on.
Yeah. We want to catfish some of the watch guys. Cap just bought a new watch, so he's fresh in my mind. We want to get some watch.
I heard that Cap is like OC's Gonzo partner, man. OC is a Gonzo animal now, man. Do you see the he's doing all kinds of events in New York City, man.
I've been saying he is the new pontiff. He is the live stream champion. Archie's busy worried about other people. OC's coming for his crown. Him and Tim are going head to head. Who's the king of streaming in New York?
You want to hear something funny? I'm actually gonna cover the two Gonzo guys now, right? OC and Tim. But what was really funny is that Z-Man actually, I think, reminded Tim of the old Gonzo days. So Z-Man Gonzo'd with Tim the whole 2.5 hours, and it was like, cool vibe. Z-Man, he's like a very stealth troll. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think
laid back.
he even
laid back
inadvertently, just by his nature, I think he inadvertently trolls Tim, and I don't think even either one of them catch it. But the funny thing is that Timmy walked right by an event that OC was Gonzoing from, and he's like, "Yeah, this is happening until May. I got time. It's right in my own backyard." And they're walking by the what is it? The 1916.
1916 company.
Yeah, they're walking by that while Timmy's saying that, and it's like, "Hey, how about Bougeron? Did you catch that?" No, I missed that. And then he asked them about some other place, and he goes, "No, they won't let me in there."
Man, we need to know: is the town big enough? Is this town big enough for two massive
3.
Wristwatch live streamers.
All right. So not so much wrist. Look, Gonzo's Gonzo. Okay, you're not gonna do a Gonzo by just doing straight up watch events unless you're a pro like MCOC, right?
Right.
But there are 3 Gonzo streamers that New York is their like O'Sheen's Venice. That's their backdrop is New York, and
Right.
it's not just Tim. Dirk from iBashers streams and Gonzo streams at the same time that Timmy does.
Right.
You
That's
know,
true.
so it's pretty fun. Look, the fishbowl got a little bit bigger. If people don't want to realize it, I think that Dirk and OC and O'Sheen are part of the fishbowl. What's up, Ollie? You got Big George, Caliber, Ryan, your friend Mikey. Your friend Mikey's a savage, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna run through the chat real quick, Curly. Before we get more into it, let's see what do we got going on. Like I said, link is pinned. Whoever wants to come join, the party's open. We're ready to rock and roll. We got AB says, "Why do I have a feeling I made the most mistakes you guys are going to bring up?" That is very possible, AB. You've made quite a few, but we will get into it. Yeah, the buy high, sell low is the strategy, right? The strategy of watch enthusiast. I was actually talking to one of our guys from the group. By the way, guys, if you want to become a member of the group, like this gentleman AB right here, click the join button down below. Any level at all. Although we do appreciate the higher level support, any level at all gets you access to our WhatsApp group and some private videos that we have. So make sure you become a member today. It's the best $5 you'll ever spend. We have like 100 members in the WhatsApp group. It's awesome. A lot of watch articles and jokes and wristwatch shots, wrist shots, all that stuff. And we talk about a lot of other stuff too, advice on all kinds of things. So definitely join if you can. All you got to do is message the Watch Hangout on Instagram or email watchhangout@gmail.com. Let us know that you've become a paid member and you would like access to the group. We'll send you the link. Simple as that. But yeah, one of the guys was just telling me he just bought a watch, right? He paid, a good value, not too expensive, but he paid retail. He bought it from a retailer, I should say. He got a little bit of a deal, but a month later he wants to sell it, and he's getting scalped on it. So a lot of guys, what's funny? A lot of buyers don't even want it. It's a Cartier, it's not a Rolex, but they don't even want it. They don't even want to make a lowball offer. That's how rough it's gotten. So yeah, buy high, sell low. That's the strategy of the average watch collector. But it is what it is. We got the ghost of Yiddish Gambino in the house. He says, starting to get into collecting in the first place. I could have bought another house. Yeah, for sure. You do win some, you do lose some. If you get Rolex, you usually win some, but mostly you lose some. But that is the hobby. We got Micah Tyler in the house, another member of the crew. Appreciate you. Thank you. Don't forget, guys, check out the StogieSampler.com. That's our friend Steve of Leaf Cigars over in Bayville. Let's give him a little plug. He is a fellow watch enthusiast. We're going to let the cap on while I do this plug. Welcome, the captain. Welcome.
Hey, what's up,
Hey,
JJ?
Cap.
Just
Hey,
plugging.
what's up? I'm coming on early, and then I may have to bounce, but I wanted to come on.
Well, you got the law of attraction, Cap. Once you come on, then that's when the people start showing up.
Yeah, and then
you
I
could
could
make
I
your
could
escape.
I could bounce. I could
Right,
bounce.
exactly.
I could
You
tap
got
out.
it.
But I had to say hello to Curly, king of the I don't know. What do you want to call it,
Cap,
Curly?
don't put the crown on me. It's like putting the bullseye. I already got a bullseye.
All right,
Cap.
all right.
Take it easy.
Strike that. I retract that statement. But the Gonzo, I did want to talk about the Gonzo, the battle of the king of the Gonzos.
Oh, sure. Yeah, we could do that. Let me just finish this.
Yeah, go for it.
But here's the coupon code if you guys want to check out these awesome gift packs from Steve. We do appreciate him. Make sure you check out StogieSampler.com, fellow watch enthusiasts. And, of course, make sure you subscribe to Watch.Marco, our other sponsor. We appreciate Marco. Go over to the gram and make sure you're following him if you're not. All right, Cap, what's the deal? What do you want to talk about here? What are we talking about?
Well, no, just to echo what you guys were saying. First of all, the weather has been absolutely perfect.
All right.
Just to get that out of the way. perfect for Gonzo streaming. And last night, so I wasn't able to make it to 1916. OC I know was having some, invited people to go, and it kind of was an open event, but you had to RSVP. So I RSVP'd, didn't hear anything back, so I don't know if that meant I was on the list or not. But
you're on the second class.
I don't know, but I figure with those events, you know what happens? You go, and they're gonna let you in, man. It's not like they don't want customers, but some are more exclusive than others. But anyhow, I didn't go because I think it was the weather was horrendous. I think there was like a downpour. And I was working late. So OC did his Gonzo thing where he was on, I guess you'd call like a casting couch situation. Curly, did you see that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Right. So I'm sure you're going to cover it in much more detail. But it was interesting that he actually, had one person after another kind of sit down and, chat them up a little bit, talk about watches and whatever else.
It was like an interview, like a job interview type style thing, man.
It was.
Okay, come on, your turn. I mean, what he should have did was he should have turned the gimbal over to the line of people waiting for their turn at the at the King, at the Gonzo King, man.
That's right.
Wait, people were online like they were waiting to sit down on the Easter Bunny's lap?
Dude, I'm telling you, it was like going to Macy's, waiting in line to sit on Santa's lap.
Yeah, real quick, I got to get to a couple of these very appreciated super chats. We have your friend Mikey kicking us off. Thank you, Mikey. Appreciate it. He says, "It's hard, Curly. It's hard, Captain. $2.
It's hard." Where's GMT, man? If that's not a catfish for GMT, I don't know what is.
We'll get him on. Caliber YQG says, "Captain bought a new watch." Yes, stay tuned. It'll be a big unveiling.
Maybe.
We got Big George in the house. Ali says this town is not big enough. Thunderdome. Yes, indeed. And he also gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Ali. Very generous of you. Appreciate that. Congratulations. Marcelo Time, Big George, The Wrist Chick, Marine Layer, and Helgestrand. There you go, guys. We got a member chat from Brody. Thank you, Brody. Greatly appreciated. He says, upvote. Thank you, Brody. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for being a member. We got Marcello Time in the house. He says, really? Wristwatch Chick. We got to get Wristwatch Chick on here one day and do some watch talk.
Dude, looks like Bob NYC's mad at me.
What happened? What'd you
do to Bob?
He's already pre-request, man. Pre-request. No Eddie content. But Bob, can I do can I give JJ a 15-second clip that I think he will enjoy? Is that okay, Bob? Yes. It involves Eddie's voice, but it's something different.
All right, hang on tight. Let me just finish. Let me catch up here, and then we're good. What's up, Ducky? We got Ducky. We got Cloud Ken. He says, "Cab, I didn't go either. I wasn't invited. I think they only want underaged. We are too old." We got the Wrist Chick saying hello to you, and Bob says, "Okay, one clip. All right, let's do it. What do we got, Curly? What do you got lined up for us, man?
I think it speaks for itself.
Uh-oh. Are we gonna be in trouble here, Cap?
Nah, I wouldn't.
Oh shit! I keep forgetting. I got to. I'm thinking like when I'm on you.
All right, Bob NYC. This is the only Eddie content that I'll do tonight.
Jump, motherfucker! Go ahead and jump.
Did I do it? I'm gonna do it. Fuck you, man.
Yeah, well, there you go. Then why ask the question?
Did he fall?
That's it. 15 seconds, man.
All right. Can you give us a little idea of what that was? Because I am not sure.
Well, I mean, basically,
sounds like JB, right?
It's an echo chamber. You hear the echo chamber, and I think that Eddie seems to think when he drives, he's a lot like Tony Soprano. So that was courtesy of.
Jesus Christ.
Unbelievable.
It's the echo chamber, man. They recreated the echo chamber, and it's the asylum. And listen, I'm more interested in this peace deal, dude. How did they have a peace deal? Who did they send as envoy?
Dude,
to negotiate this peace deal with you?
Nobody has mentioned.
Don't play coy with me, Brooklyn JJ.
I'm telling you, not
Cap,
one person.
Cap, there's a big nostalgic peace deal going on right now.
Who's leading the charge of this piece deal? Because I'm not buying it. I think this is some type of
Dude,
setup.
I mean, listen, it's circle the wagons. Everybody that you know, remember, you're the one that said, what's going to happen if the man-child goes away, if the hippo goes away? Now, he's already threatened. I mean, last week I played that clip where they're trying to blame, they're trying to blame Bear, because Bear won't come on and do watch talk. There's no.
It's always somebody else's fault except Archie's. How is that?
It's never Archie's fault. But there's no real directions. Mark Goldberg is an enabler. He's an appeaser. He's a soft bottom. So the thing is now, for some reason, Bear's getting the blame for.
Well, he's not here, right? So you might as well blame him, right?
Well, I don't know. I mean, the other thing is that I don't think that Bear appreciates look, the nut house is being run by the nuts, right? The insane asylum is being run by the inmates.
Can I also say that I find it extremely satisfying that I told Archie this is exactly what would happen. Well, that he wanted to get rid of us, and then he would leave anyway.
So JJ, wait, am I understanding this correctly that you and or your I don't know, what do you call that? What's the right word? An emissary or your group is negotiating peace talks with a
liaison?
The liaison?
Yeah, who's the liaison?
I mean, I'd be insulted if I wasn't part of that negotiation team.
That's what I'm thinking.
Dude, I haven't heard anything about this. All I know is Brian, the pipe, is chiming in. He says, "Walrus eats bear." Film at 11.
I don't know. Cap.
All I know is, Curly, I learn new things every day. I was watching your show, Franchise Club. Shout out to the Franchise Club, and you made a reference to soft bottom and power top. So I learned something new every day. I'm like, I don't know what those, what those are, like, in terms of,
well, there's definitely a lot of soft top.
And I gotta tell you, I think didn't you say power top? Is that a thing? I don't know.
Yeah, power top. Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be like me and you.
So you learn a lot on the show, is what I'm saying.
Look, all you gotta do is join the Gay Cardinals group, and you can find out all about this. I personally prefer to skip this part and just.
No. We're not skipping this part because Cap, we need to know. Look. I don't have I'm being pressured to create a big WhatsApp because I guess that's where all this strategizing goes on. But you can't tell me these guys sound like they're close to a deal. So I'm imagining that who would be the negotiator on Team Archie? It would have to be somebody that's not controversial, that could kind of be accepted in all factions, right? I mean, he could go to the Colony, he could go to JJ's. So I'm thinking, because of the guy that brings up this nostalgic memory, I'm thinking Kelso is Hippo's emissary. Okay. Now the thing is, who's he talking to on Team JJ? Now I'm not in the WhatsApp, so I don't know who is it that they're negotiating with, because they seem to be pretty confident that they have a deal here. So I don't know. I mean, YouTube is hard, Cap. We've seen stranger things happen.
Who knows? Just let me know where I have to report, and I'll show up.
Here we go. I mean, here it is. Here's from Team Hippo, and sounds like their negotiations is going good. And Kelso sounds like he's very happy with his.
I'm in charge of the negotiations, Curly.
No, dude, Mike has become the ultimate punching bag. I feel so bad for the guy. He has become the ultimate.
Worse than Big Al's golden watches?
Dude, he has become the ultimate. It's like, look, when it's feeding time at the zoo, there's only 2 pieces of meat that they give up, that go voluntarily, put it that way. And it's Mike, and I don't want Bob NYC, cover your ears, and it's Eddie. But here we go. Look, there's a summit. There's a summit that happened, and I don't know who to, I'm pretty sure that, Cap, after you see this clip, that it's Kelso is Hippo's emissary. I mean, I thought it would be maybe somebody like, I think Kelso's the perfect conduit, to bring peace and love and a nostalgic reunion.
Any peace deals need to be run by OC before they come to me.
Well, I think OC is like, I think OC is like the guy who's going to review the deal, and then he's neutral. He's Sweden. He'll.
I picture him ripping it up like Nancy Pelosi when she ripped up Trump's speech that time.
Yeah, in a fit of rage.
Yeah, picture him ripping up the peace deal. But anyway, guys, let's see what's going on here because I have no clue.
Where did you get? That's a real photo. That's not
Art-
a doctor.
That's us. Yeah,
Well,
that's
you see how slick Kelso is. He starts it off with a photo of when everybody was getting along. Watch Time New York 2023 at the Brazilian Steakhouse.
us in New York. Remember the dinner.
Archie, stop
Send
playing
me
with
that.
your
I
food.
look so happy. Can you send me that?
Argentinian steakhouse, all you can eat.
'Cause you're eating.
That's when JJ was friends with me. Fuck JJ, I miss you. Stop being a bitch and be nice to me.
Yeah, can we make up? Can you make up with JJ? What can we? Let's make a public.
You see what I mean, Cap?
There you go. Yeah, he's trying. I mean, that was the
What happened
greatest.
to last week? Short, fat fuck. Short, fat fuck.
Oh,
I'll
did
I'll
he?
tell you.
No, did he say that last week?
People point to the I think it's a Brazilian steakhouse, not Argentinian, but people do point to that as the pinnacle, like the I don't know what you want to call it, like the coming together of all the families at one dinner before everything went to shit.
Yeah, and Bear tried to steal all the credit for that. When I made the party for everyone to come to, he said he called it Archie's party.
Well, just think
Like I
about
had
it,
nothing
Cap.
to do with
Just think about it. All and again, getting back to the issue of Gonzo streaming. Remember all the breakout Gonzo stars that happened with that event. You had Blondie,
Gary the gangster,
you had Gary the Gangster, you had Kelso, you had Patrick,
Jamie,
you had Jamie,
Cap.
you had Cap, and then all together in one room. Then you had the Megatron on at Times Square celebrating. his birthday.
Yeah, the next day, yep.
Dude, everybody, it was the highest enthusiasm going. Even Tim was riding that wave. There was even remember, we all thought that too, that there was a chance that even Tim would reunite with Archie. Remember, we had all the stuff that came back from the inside of Watch Time New York, where Archie gave Tim and OC the low hand, and there was actually a lot of good. It was a lot of good content for the audiences at that time that we were all sharing. It was pretty good.
All right, we got a
But
super chat here from Vimal, $2 super chat. He says, "I love Curly's 15-minute explanation of a 15-second clip." Good to see.
Vimal, I'm getting a lot of heat for that, Vimal. I'm getting a lot of heat, and so's the audience now. Even the audience that tunes in for stuff is being berated for their taste of content. But remember, it all fell apart and blew up less than 1 month after the event. Remember that?
Yeah.
Tan split
Yeah.
off. He went over to to his proxy channel, and there was a big split, and everything was Archie went under new management, and there was a lot of conflicts and ego clashing and all that stuff. It all fell apart. I mean, so just in a typical Archie fashion.
At that time, also, if I'm not mistaken, that was before the Tim split. I think, right?
Yeah, you mean
Tim and
OC splitting with Tim? Yes,
well, the whole
yes.
crew, the whole
Yeah.
crew that he had.
Well,
the whole colony split off.
See, the thing, Captain, is that Tim was on a skyrocketing trajectory. I mean, he surpassed Archie's platform. This was Archie's big coming together moment. Everybody, circling the wagons around Archie, and I mean, he made huge money. It was, it was basically Archie catching up and overtaking Tim, because at that time, Archie was in Tim's rearview mirror for months and months and months. I mean, you had Team Colony, Team OC. They basically, they were basically romping and stomping Archie. That Watch Time New York event was huge, as far as bringing Archie back into relevance, in my opinion. But let's keep going with the peace deal. I mean, it sounds like they got a deal.
Can you make a public reckoning here?
Okay, here you go.
Shit
you
sandwich
listen, JJ.
incoming.
Please put the Kit Kat down. Please cue the violin music. Here's a heartfelt reach out, an olive branch to JJ and crew.
Full
I
screen
gotta
on
have my
Archibald.
people need to talk to his people. We need to do a true settlement. This is
Oh shit! I've done enough ass licking for you. Do I have to call JJ now? Like I had to.
Can we call it
Please, yeah,
truths?
like,
Can we
Mark,
call it
please.
truths?
we call it. I don't actually mind the guy. I just
The problem is you don't have people.
Archie,
Will you?
Did you just hear the Goldberg mumble the truth? He just let the truth out. The truth is, you
What
don't
did he
have.
say?
He just said the truth is you don't have any people, Archie. Now, what one word he forgot to mention was quality. You know, that's what Goldberg should have put in there. You don't, you know, truth is you don't have any quality people. You got nuts, insane asylum people.
Like I had to,
Can we call it truths? Can we call it truths?
Can we call it? I don't actually mind the guy. I just
the problem is you don't have people.
Archie,
Will you announce a ceasefire? A ceasefire.
announce the ceasefire. I surrender.
Raise the white flag.
Full
Raise
surrender.
the right flag.
Take off your panties and wave them.
Yeah.
So you asked me a question the other day. I didn't actually answer it correctly. I'm actually not unemployed. I do work.
So this.
Who
So
the fuck
basically,
is
you'll
this
be
dude?
replacing this guy, JJ.
Oh God.
Listen, I will not relinquish the tariffs. They will remain. And that's it. There has been no peace treaty that I've been agreeing to. I haven't even heard of this, so I don't know. Maybe Arch should try to reunite with
TB's
Tim.
just
Yeah, he's getting bad news from everybody.
sent me a message here. He goes, for education purposes, if you get them, this is the two FP Jeans.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, they talk about the FP Journe now.
He's getting two FP Jones. Yeah, okay.
So what's up with the peace deal, man? So I mean, Kelso sounds like he's already been talking to you. Who are these people
Let's
he's
get
talking to?
I'm gonna
man?
get Kelso on the horn right now. I'm gonna message him right now. All right, you ready? Here we go. Let me find him. Where is he? Oh, hold on. Here we go. All right, Keslowitz. What is this bullshit I'm hearing about a peace deal? Please hop on the stream to explain. All right, message sent. Let's see if he shows.
I don't know, man. Hey, listen, YouTube is hard, man. YouTube is
Listen,
hard.
it sounds like
Gamal, exactly. Remember the Red Wedding? Have you ever seen this? You know what he's talking about? Red Wedding from Game of Thrones?
yes,
That was one of the best fucking scenes I've ever seen in my life.
that was awesome.
Yeah.
I
I
told
just
GMT to watch Game of Thrones.
Oh, Alex, I know.
Oh, right.
I would. It's never gonna happen.
I
He could
just
raise any
Oh, I
flag
didn't even
he
know
wants.
El Pipe was on the panel. How are you?
yeah. Hey, listen. I just gotta say, JJ, after listening to you send that WhatsApp or text or whatever, it kind of reminded me of listening to my mother send a text message.
Get home now.
Yeah, shit.
It's time for.
And I'm sorry, I might be a little bit behind, but I want to hear about what's this about Cap being a soft bottom?
I thought it was a power top.
He's power
Oh.
top. Cap,
Oh.
definitely power top.
We've moved past that segment of the program. Brian, I appreciate you re-bringing it up, and whoever pulled it up on screen, thank you for that too.
Yeah. I'm still interested.
Anyway, neither.
There's a lot of moving. That's a good thing about the. I guess a lot of people don't understand why it's so entertaining to cover the fishbowl. There's a lot of moving parts to the fishbowl. It always resets itself. It's like a video game. It's always somebody's always hitting a reset button somewhere somehow.
Well,
I can
Yeah,
tell you,
Brit-
the canary in the coal mine. You know that expression, the canary in the coal mine.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Was-
and it
was-
was a
was-
police song too.
Yeah. Well, the canary in the coal mine was Doc's report retiring because even he got so bored, and there was no money to report that he left.
Dude, there is a lot of truth in that. I mean, the dude's basically covering UFO sightings now. That's how bad he called it the darkness. That's it. I am stepping out of the darkness.
He's so crazy.
It is kind of like that, dude. I mean, it is mind numbing that I don't think he understands. I don't think Archie understands the definition of an echo chamber. I mean, whether they do it on, Watch Nicholas's channel or Marcel's channel or the dungeon, it's the echo chamber. And I mean, when the echo chamber overtakes, what you were built on, which is some semblance of watch talking high value people, they just don't get it.
So what's the plan? What should we at least pretend that we're interested, or should we just say fuck?
I don't know what's this we thing.
Well, the people of the chat, in the chat, man.
I have, Narc was putting on a question and answer session on there's no way that the content that's done on the franchise club gets 100 people. It's got to be bots. It's got to be this. It's too boring. It's too this. You know, what they don't understand is it's not the clip that you're playing in the content. It's the people on the panel and their opinion that people are interested in. So it's just, look, I call it Park Bench Premium for a reason, because if the clip's not there and we're not talking about the topic at hand, then all you got left to entertain, you know, the crowd that they think I'm trying to recruit. I'm not trying to recruit anybody. I could do both. I could do toxic drama. I just choose to do it on Marcelo's channel because I'm entertaining a completely different audience. These guys don't get that. It's the cult. It's the cult mentality.
The cult of the living dead.
Well, listen, let me ask you something, JJ. I mean, do you think that they like you leaving the cult? And they, you know, when you were there, I don't consider it a cult. I considered it a show. A cult is when they got to put somebody up nightly on the stake and burn them, and then they feed that to the hyenas in the chat. You wonder why chats don't move as fast, you know, on other channels. It's because the chat's not insulting the panelist, and there's not a punching bag up there to throw insults at. I mean, it's just that simple. It's just like I'm being. Oh, you can't be in the chat on JJ, the Colony, and now the franchise club. Like the gatekeeping. Like you guys were a bad influence. No, dude, we just don't do it. How am I gonna get? We comment the clips. I don't need the chat to be torching somebody that's on the panel.
Let me just catch up here. We got Ari G with the member chat, 44 months. Now that's loyalty. Thank you, Ari. Appreciate you. He says tariff free love, everyone. Thank you, Ari. And then we got Toyota Mo in the house. He says, JJ, he said sorry. You should forgive him for all the nasty shit he said about you and hop back on his panel and join Goldberg and Mike the Snake and talk about which brogue the Walrus should buy next. Oof. I don't know if I could do it, Mo. We got Bob NYC says, JJ have a summit in the Meadowlands. No one from Australia would understand what happens there. Yeah, maybe we'll put him next to Hoffa. We got Madman with a $10 super chat. My man Madman says, New York Knicks, baby. Finally, eat a wiener, Boston. Just had to share the love. Go Warriors, too. Buy the fucking Rolex, JJ. All of them. Now, you know what's fun? Hold on. Let me. Madman, we appreciate you. And we have to give you a little bit of love. Let's see here. I don't know if I could find that anymore. Here we go. I'll give you the long version because you deserve it.
Buy the fucking Rolex. Buy the fucking Rolex.
There you go. We got Boris in the house. Welcome, Boris. What was I going to put? What was the last thing we talked? Oh, Cap. That's what I wanted to say. I messaged our friend they got the watch from. Is Cap still here or did he leave?
I'm here. I'm listening.
And I said, thank you for hooking up my buddy. He said, anytime. And then I told him 2 watches I'm looking for. So I'm waiting for him to get back to me with some prices.
Yeah. And on that point, without giving anything away, he is making sure that the watch is keeping accurate time before shipping it out, and I'll leave it there. So I'm hopeful that'll be in hand by Friday, but I told him take your time and let's get it right before you send it. And yeah, smooth transaction.
Nice. So you're saying by accurate time it's not an AP.
I will not admit nor deny what it is, and I'm not going to give any hints whatsoever. All I will say is expect the unexpected.
Oh, shit.
But the eagle has not landed, but it is on its way.
Well, we need
anyway,
what
are you getting?
Can we get Toyota Mo in the chat? What do you think? We need Mo.
By the way, JJ.
On?
Yeah, let's get Kessler. Well, what I love about Kessler is he has no authority by you, or it sounds like anyone else on your behalf, which is you, to negotiate a peace treaty. But he got the white flag out of Archie.
He responded to me, actually. He wrote, Archie has announced a ceasefire. A peace treaty is being negotiated. Please state your demands. I said, hop on the stream. We can discuss. Oh, Mo's going to come on in a few minutes.
I don't know how he's negotiating a peace treaty without knowing your demands first, but hey.
Right. How do you negotiate?
Why
What is
not?
the negotiation? What if I don't want peace?
It's all
What if I
upside,
want
though.
war?
War.
Yeah. What is it good for?
Can I ask a dumb question? What
Sure.
exactly?
That's what we're here for.
What exactly were the shots fired?
Yeah, I don't know.
What are I mean, is there another Watch Hangout that actually does Archie content? I mean, there's no value in it. What exactly? That's why I do it on Marcelo's channel.
Well, wait a minute. I did give a list of demands to Boris the other day. That's right.
Oh, shit.
One Breguet and a few of his pens.
Oh, so wait a minute. So Boris is your emissary.
Yes. I forgot about that. Sorry,
Cap, look
Boris.
at Cap. He's being shrewd, isn't he?
So
I think he's being
it's the guys you least expect, right? You gotta
expect the unexpected.
Gotta keep, like Cap just said, you gotta keep everyone on their toes. Man.
Yeah, Boris. Who would have known?
Nobody saw it coming.
No one saw it coming. That's right. You're like Kevin from Devil's Advocate. No one will see you coming, Kevin. There's a guy in Chinatown. He's got a chicken. Chicken plays checkers. He never loses.
All right.
That was a weak Al Pacino impression. You don't want me to do that on a franchise club, do you, Curly?
We like it.
Cap, you got a VIP pass
Don't
at the entrance anytime you want it.
You'll let me go up in flames at my
You and El Pipe are always got standing passes at the gate, man. Always.
I appreciate that.
Well, I got blocked from some places though.
Where'd you get blocked?
What happened now? What do you do now, Brian?
Oh, nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
By the way, I found the perfect watch for a peace treaty. What do you think? Hey, the new tutor, another new tutor.
Oh no, this is wait a minute. They just came out. Is this the one that came out with 2 days ago? No, this looks different with the pink.
No, that was the white
pink, Mr. Blue.
Yeah, now they came out with another one. This is the Giro d'Italia.
Oh, the Giro d'Italia. Okay.
I think Curly's gonna get this one. Oh, hold on. Brian's busting
It's a big bike race.
He's got the Miss Piggy.
There it is.
That one actually looks nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Miami, right?
Wait, who else has got one of those? You know who else has got that? The guy with the raccoon on his head. Ozzy X-Pact.
The raccoon on his head.
Oh,
yeah, what's going on with that hair? What is that? New
dude,
thing?
Ozzy. Look, there's two guys that put the needle in deep, both at the same time. They're having the the Archieverse midlife man crisis. It's Ozzy X-Pact and Kelso. I mean, Kelso's basically he's like every single. You know, the thing is that when you try to find solace in the Archieverse for whatever's going on in your life, you're in a bad place. But yeah, Ozzy's I don't know, dude. I tuned in one day and Ozzy he had a case with all his Rolexes and he was having, what is that thing called? Timograph? That machine, Timograph?
Time grapher?
Yeah, so he was time graphing all his watches and making an Excel spreadsheet, like almost like a horse race, like to see which.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he also did a spreadsheet on, and I guess I may have heard of this before, but I thought it was like, I don't know what the right word is. He was tracking what watches he wore every day and had a spreadsheet of that to determine kind of the most worn watches and the watches that he's not wearing. Now,
how bored do you?
Well, it's interesting. I mean, it's
Or how
certainly
much do you have to be on the spectrum? I mean, I don't know.
Well, I mean, if I have a dress piece, for example, and I go to, I don't even know, 4 or 5 events a year that would require, something more dressy. All right, that watch is going to be worn 5 times.
The thing is, Cap, that the absolute worst men's support group, that's what I used to coin it, the absolute worst place to go, the men's support group, is the Archieverse. I mean, you name me one person whose life is improved by spending time in the Archieverse, and I'll buy you fucking a Sky Dweller. One person. Just name me one person.
Me.
Well,
my life. Yeah. 2 ways. I'd have the show on in the background, and my wife would hear it downstairs, and she'd wonder, are you running the garbage disposal, or what the hell is going on up there? And she'd hear the show, and she'd think, well, thank God you're not any of them. So I looked better already, and I never went on the show, so that made me like a whole lot better.
Yeah, it turns into, listen, you don't know when you're riding on the top of the avalanche, but then when the avalanche starts consuming you, you gotta throw out your safety beacon and get saved, man. It's just, oh, you know what? Hey, Brian, but just on a different note, have you heard from Lucha?
No.
No?
No,
Any-
Maybe
nobody's
he's
had any
watching.
contact?
Lucha,
Has
check in if
he
you're
posted IG since I know he posted when he was in I guess what was he in
I was
the
just curious
hospital
to see how he's doing. That's all.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
if he's watching, maybe he could let us know. We're thinking about you, Lucha. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah,
Speedy recovery.
speedy
man.
recovery, Lucha.
all I know is I know he read my message from Monday, and that he was heading back to the hospital on either yesterday or today.
Oh, that's good. So he did get released. Okay, good.
Yeah, but he was going back.
Yeah.
That's not good. That part's not good.
that's not good, but
Well, you never know. It
optimism,
might just be a test or something.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
yeah, shout out to
follow-up.
Lucha.
he'll be
Speedy
fine.
recovery for sure. I mean, that kind of brings everything into reality, right?
Yeah. Well, the good news is we found Curly's next, well, not next piece. Well, you do have a piece. I don't know what you have, but
I got
I know you've been searching.
PRX. I got a Maldives chronograph that is written in
Maldives?
Yeah, I don't know. The dates and the numbers are in Arabic.
Mm.
Yeah. No, hey, Doc, I got to tell you, I did. We finished the show. We were gonna do some watch talk, and we forgot about it. But I was made aware of a watch company that is 100% made in the USA. RGM. Baba was showing me some RGM watches, but I guess it's called the custom division
Hey.
of RGM.
Hey,
I'll tell you what. Hey,
what's up, boys?
can you virtually
Well,
send me the
no.
meds? Bzz, bzz.
We're talking peace treaties and American-made watches, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
well,
mean,
I mean, he's having a summit. JJ's in the middle of the summit. I guess Boris is his emissary.
I
Man.
got to tell you, that's you know what? That could work. So you'd have basically your other pieces, but this one watch would be USA made.
And you know what the funny thing is
Interesting.
100%.
They're from Pennsylvania, Curly.
Yeah, and the Lancaster. Yeah, I mean their website sucks, but I guess that they don't need to market their stuff because they're so niche. But their custom watches, if you look under custom, there was one in there, and they do everything. They do their own, 100% made in the USA. And there's this one that they did that's black guilloche. It's kind of tactical dress. If you look
Where?
under customs, it's a rose gold one.
I'm on the customs right
It's
now.
fucking beautiful.
This is
It'll
the
have
customs.
It'll have a black dial.
Black dial and what else? White gold. This one.
It's rose gold, black dial, rose gold.
Until you showed me the photos, and they're not all dress watches, but
No,
I thought you were looking for more of a toolish watch.
This one on the left.
maybe it. Yeah, click on it. Yeah, that's it. That thing's cool. Cool as
That's
hell.
a
man.
dual. That's a dual time big date. Damn.
I mean, I don't like
That
the
crown.
I don't like the strap. Oh no, that's it, JJ.
This one.
No, that's not it.
That's pretty nice. I like this one.
They actually had this guy, the
Oh.
watchmaker, and his team on that. What is it, Teddy Baldassar?
Yeah, Teddy.
Curly, I could make you a watch like this on my lathe. That's what I have here.
I mean, yeah, they're expensive, but I mean, this this is literally, this guy can say he is 100% American made. His movements, even his what do they call that? The spring. He winds his own spring. I mean, there's some of there's one in here. It's skeletonized, and Yeah, if you could zoom in on it, look at the engraving and stuff on this. This watch.
Is that a double swan neck?
You can't even. There's only like 2 for sale on Chrono.
Would he engrave like some guy with his hand and showing the middle finger? Because I think that might, be a nice little added touch.
Like this.
Yeah, I don't. Who knows how long this guy's going to be around if he's got a next generation that's going to carry on his legacy. But I thought it was a pretty cool story. Some of their watch offerings are just very plain, but some of them are so intricate and beautiful.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It would be a passion by, simply for saying, hey, look, 100% movement, everything made in America. No tariffs. No tariffs.
Tariff-free, baby.
No tariffs, yeah, and probably no wait list. Unless this guy makes so few pieces, maybe there is a wait list.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, there's only like 2 on the secondary market on Chrono. There's only like 2 of his watches.
Curly, I think you need to be honest, I think you need a solid gold bluesy with a black dial.
Well, I mean, that's the whole thing about the.
Yeah, Vimal said the same thing. There you go.
This isn't gonna cut it.
Yeah, this is too dressed. This is not you, Curly. Come on.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying. I admire the. I actually, to be honest, I like the. What is that? That is that the Tonne case? I really like that one.
Ali says, Curly, you should take a look at J.N. Shapiro. That's another all USA made brand.
There we go.
Well, there was a statement made by between 2 real movers and shakers in the watch YouTube space that no watches were 100% made in America, and that's why you'll never see a made in the USA stamp on any watch in America.
When they present you with this watch, do you want them to come out like Apollo Creed, living in America?
No, I want the national anthem played, man, when I fleece this watch off the community.
I was thinking more of WWE when Hulk Hogan would come out. I am a real American.
Ooh, that's good.
Fight for your na. I don't know the rest of the words.
Rights of every man.
Yeah. I think that's an awesome song.
Yeah.
For Curly.
Damn.
I think the
when the sun going down,
the Undertaker had the greatest WWE.
Can you use that? I know you have your set, intros when you have the songs, and those are awesome. But
yeah, I think
I am a real American.
He came riding in on a Harley to Bon Jovi.
Who? Oh, that's awesome.
The Undertaker.
That's
like Undertaker. Oh wow.
That's when he was doing the American badass shtick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Toyota Mo.
What's up? What's up?
You did it again. What's up, man? How are those Cubans treating you?
A lot of them. I won't know for years. But just age them and see what happens.
Is that what you do? You hold them for a while? Is that how it works?
Yeah. I mean, most of them, they're like less than a year old. So you gotta. My rule is, always smoke a Cuban only if it's more than a year old. If it's less than a year, you gotta let it age a little. And the longer you age them, the better they are.
Yeah, I like a nice 25-year-old Cuban.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm glad I'm glad you didn't say you like them when they're at least out of diapers.
We got a super chat from Tim Lewis. He says, "What is your favorite spot to buy from?" Well, my favorite spot to buy from is definitely Marco over at Berdine's Jewelry. You can follow Marco on the gram. Watch.Marco. I always recommend Marco because he's going to give you a good watch. It's going to be legit. And if anything breaks, he will cover it. So that's where I like to shop. There you go. Follow Watch.Marco, Berdine's Jewelry. Tim, I highly recommend them. That's what I like. Also depends on, if you what type, if you're going a higher end watch. But hey. If you're going lower end, we got a lot of good. Who do we like for lower end? I like what's his name, Mark from Long Island, Monica from Right Time. That's about it. Higher end, I always go Marco, or I like Steve over at Huntington Watch. He's cool, but almost always I go with Marco. Depends on the deal, man. But usually I go with Marco.
Yeah, and if you're looking for like a specific watch that somebody might have 50 of the same general kind of watch, then you may look at that particular gray market dealer for that particular watch.
Right.
Because I don't think Marco, for example, like a Submariner, he doesn't carry generally vintage subs, right? So for that, you may have to look elsewhere.
Well, I can't even say like Menta anymore. I mean, well, you can, but
I could. I mean, I would. I'm not going to let
So the good
whatever
thing is with
Perescope
Marco,
says.
so the good thing is with Marco, he's been doing this for years now. So he's got some connections. So even if he doesn't have the watch in stock, he can try to find it. He's got a lot of people he can talk to.
Yeah. And ultimately he'll be responsible like with his company to cover it. So
for sure. Yep.
Yeah.
And it's a big company. It's not like it's some fly-by-night backpacker. So, multi-million-dollar business there backing him.
Yeah.
They do hire immigrant youngsters from Canada, though.
Yeah, that is true.
They're taking our jobs. They're taking our jobs.
They took our jobs.
Yeah.
South Park. That was great. They took our jobs. Oh, man. So I'm dying for a new watch, guys. Cap won't say what he got.
No, can't do that. It'll
believe this shit, Mo?
it'll ruin the unbox.
Why is Cap withholding, man? What's going on, Cap? Can you give us a little hint?
Because you don't disclose what you bought before you have the watch in hand.
I always tell you guys what I buy. What are you
and
talking about?
Well, this is public. Public. If you go public, I'm going public.
Public.
And you don't want me to go public. Now it'll make for a better show not to we got to throw people off the trail.
All right, can I ask you a question? Do you think that the economy is about to be fucked now that not that I want to get into politics. I don't know if it's politics, but it looks like there is a war breaking out between Pakistan and India as we speak for the last couple hours.
Pakistan, that's a
do you
big
think
one.
the stock market's just going to get smashed and then the watch market's going to follow suit?
Nah, they always do that. There's always a skirmish once a year with them.
It's bad right now. It's bad right now, though. They're really. I think they sent 100 missiles. India shot 100 missiles into Pakistan today.
That sounds pretty serious.
Yeah.
Hey, look. All I know is Google got smacked today.
Yeah, 7.5%.
And I'm not sure why. It was more than that.
Was it
earlier? I don't know where it closed.
Palantir was down 13% the other day.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm wondering if it's a good time to get in, but
well, that's after it shot up. I bought some just a quick flip because whenever it goes down that much, it has to go back up. But today, it didn't go up at all. I was like, son of a bitch.
I got out of Palantir and Tesla, and then Palantir took that hit. So
you know what's been going up?
Good timing.
Viking Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin is fucking creeping back up. It's almost at 100 again. But man, these guys.
Yeah. Now I will say, because Ali Reza mentioned this before, and so I will give one hint about the piece. It is not a debitune, because I don't want people thinking I have, it's not that at that level of a piece. That I will say.
Precious metal or steel?
I can't say.
Why?
Because it'll eliminate like a lot of potential watches.
No, it won't. What are you talking about? If you tell me it's a steel watch, I could think of like 30 watches right now.
Hang on, Cap. Is OC politicking to try to get you to unbox it on the
Not
OC
yet, but
channel?
if this leaks, I'm sure he might make some he might make some attempts. Well, if I did it on his show, which I wouldn't, I'd always unbox on this on the Hangout. This is my platform, man. Unless JJ kicks me out. Until he decides he doesn't want me on the platform, this is my platform.
You're always a welcome here, Cap.
That's it. Oh, that's it. You got to pick a side.
Yeah.
Not that I'm anti any, other sides, but this is the platform.
Listen, Cap, we know someone that really needs a lot of help. Would you mind unboxing on Archie's show, please? He really needs the help.
Don't even float that. JJ leads that whole negotiation, man. It's up to,
there is no negotiation.
All is forgiven.
He will never ever see me on his show.
Right. It's like Pakistan and India. It's just doesn't seem like it's gonna
I'll
happen.
make it very easy for him. It'll never happen, ever.
He's changed, JJ. He's changed.
There's only
said
one man I
sorry.
want on the stream, and that's this man right here. Hello, Marco.
What's
up,
up,
Marco?
boys? Long time no see.
Holy
shit!
wow.
Welcome.
What's going on?
Look at this guy.
Not much. We're just chatting. It's a Wednesday night chat. We're doing Whack Pack and Watch Talk Wednesday.
Tyson Boy says, "Is it a 5-digit reference?" Ooh, man, he's getting specific there. It's like,
Yeah, I
you think
know,
he-
it's
you
really
think he
drilling
knows
down.
something that we don't. Ooh.
I
Skies
think I took a guess already. I think he got the Sea Dweller. He finally pulled the trigger, and he will have the 7th identical watch.
Ooh.
I mean, that's the easy answer, but life is not always that easy.
Yes, it's
That's
true.
the obvious answer, but it's all about the version.
Yeah,
You know, that
Marco,
whole
you got any
thing, that whole
watches for me,
discussion?
man? I'm fiending.
Yeah, Marco, man, tell us what's going on. Give us the update. You're on the ground, man. You're in the know.
Very sorry, boys.
He
What's
does-
going
He doesn't like to sell me watches anymore because I don't let him make any profit off me.
on?
He leaves me
Yeah,
in the
no,
dust.
JJ, when I get a smoking deal, it's yours. You have my word on that.
You got one last watch, and you didn't even tell me.
My word is like oak.
It is like oak. What was the last watch? I don't remember.
I told you a price I wanted to pay. You bought that watch for $1,000 less.
I don't remember this. I don't remember this, but you're probably right.
You know, Cap, the last time I give him any advice to buy Palantir at $6 when it goes to 120.
Yeah, I know.
Last 20Xer I give him.
That no one ever, chalks that up. Oh, I would have done it.
That advice is all free, right? Unbelievable.
That's
Unbelievable.
insane. That's like
That's all right. We forgive Marco.
that's a power tip.
We'll let him make it up to me. Don't worry.
We will.
Do you want to take a guess what he got, Marco? What Captain
Bob
bought?
got a new watch?
Cap bought a new watch.
Damn. I must have missed his phone call.
Hey man, keep shooting down my ideas, man. I mean, you don't want to sell me
I'm
watches.
just fucking with you, Cat. Come on.
I've never had a guy like
I
shoot
just-
me
I
watch.
just-
I would have bought that.
Come on, Cap. He's trying to be a friend. He's not trying to talk you into every watch you like. If he
Hey,
tells you
listen.
it sucks.
Well, but that means I can't. Then I know he's not going to get it for me, right? So then I may have to look elsewhere.
True.
What's it called?
It's not in your wheelhouse, Marco. Don't worry about it.
The thing is I don't think Cap.
I
got
don't
another
waste your
Rolex.
time on stuff like that.
I don't think Cap got another Rolex. I really don't think so. I think it's going to be something out of the box. Maybe another Hoyer.
Ooh, that's a good guess right there, man.
Maybe
I
like
didn't
some
even
kind
think
of
about that, but I think
obscure
Marco's
watch.
onto something.
Hope not.
Some obscure watch. I don't think he got anything.
Cap's got a Hoyer hard on right now.
Does he really?
Do you have
I
a
think
hard on
so.
for Hoyer?
I think he does.
Oh shit.
Oh, Cap silence. Fucking Marco hit it, man.
Oh, son of a
Solar
bitch.
quartz, maybe.
No.
You guys, you wanna see something insane? This picture is 2 years old. When I met up with Ali, when I was in Miami, I just shared my screen. Pull it up.
Let's see
DJ.
who looks younger, you or Ali.
Oh, Ali definitely looks younger. I think we both look younger. I'm
Wow.
a few pounds less.
Ali looks exactly the same.
No, he lost a lot of weight from his picture.
I was gonna say, both of you lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, we both lost a ton.
Your
of weight.
faces look so much rounder.
Holy shit! Holy round face, Batman.
May 7th, 2023. What do you think? Now
Let's
look
see.
at me.
Fucking
Oh, yeah,
hey,
your
man.
face is way skinnier.
That's like two heads.
It's crazy what a girlfriend
Holy
can do for you, huh?
It's
Yeah.
insane, Mo.
Dude, even the beard can't shrink that thing. Holy, you were round, dude.
Bird.
Wow, thanks, Jeff. I appreciate
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, look at the photo. Like you should compliment.
Oh, I
You're,
was
you're,
fat, no
you're so
question.
much thinner now. Like, don't you like the way you are now versus that?
Burb's
Oh,
got
yeah,
the
yeah.
best comment.
Exactly.
Yeah, not gonna lie, you guys look okay.
Oh man. So what's going on, boys? What's new in the watch world? What is new in the watch world?
Nothing much. Same old, same old. We're trying to get the scoop out of Cap. I'm trying to decide, do I want to go solid gold bluesy or a day date?
You gotta
Gotta
get it. It's gotta be a dated JJ.
I want that Onyx one, man. It's so hard to find. That fucking guy.
Especially a nice dial onyx. That's the issue.
I hope that guy chokes on his money.
It will come. I think the right one will come at the right time, JJ. The thing is fucking day dates have gotten so expensive. I don't know what
I
happened.
sold mine a week. I traded mine a week ago and they went up like 10 grand the week later. I don't understand. What
It's
happened?
insane, JJ. Like, I'm not even joking. It's fucking crazy. I don't even know what's going on.
Hey, what are the 18238 double quicks at now? Minty, fresh, no polish, patina, nice patina. What are those fetching?
With an engraved case back,
Yes.
it's a little tougher. It's gonna be like 11,000. No,
yeah, okay.
Honestly, you'll probably do very well on it right now.
The engraving knocks off like $5 grand, right?
No, not even.
What would you pay? Let me ask you a hypothetical, but
Don't let anybody tell you that.
I wouldn't. Come on.
Yeah.
I was born at night, but not last
Just give
night.
it to Peter Piccolino. He'll polish it right out. He's actually really good at that. He's actually real. I have to say this.
Peter would be one I would sell that or offer that to, or he would make I'd solicit an offer from Piccolino.
He showed me
And
the trick.
others.
Like, there's this trick if you like rub permanent marker. I know it sounds really weird, but like if you rub permanent marker on the engraving, it allows you to finish it like super, super well. And he showed me how he does it. It's insane. He does a really, really good job on that.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. I got a question for you. How much would you pay for a 2017 yellow gold day date champagne dial?
Stick or Roman?
Roman.
So with the Roman dial right now, probably like 35,000, 36,000.
Really?
It's fucking crazy. Like I was offering 32,000 for these like 6 months ago.
When I traded mine, everyone was offering 33.5, and now I can't even find them.
Yeah, I know.
I should have just bought that fucking watch instead of
Before or after tariffs?
It's not even the tariff. That's the thing. Like the thing is, the tariffs are not that. They're not that crazy. Like I buy a lot of stock from Asia, like Hong Kong specifically, right? Because the prices are insanely cheap, and there's workarounds to these tariffs. That's all I'm going to say. Like there's some serious workarounds to these tariffs. It's just it's the market. Alejandro just said it. Like I can't fucking explain it. I don't know what's going on.
Curly, he's on to the grift warehouse. It's just a workaround.
Yeah.
He's onto it.
Hey, Marco, so you say that the day dates have an unexplained rise in price. Is it because of price of gold? Is it the precious metals or?
I think part of it has to do with what's it called? The price increases with Rolex.
Mm-hmm.
So like the issue is let's be honest, somebody goes and buys what's a day-to-day retail now? Like almost 45,000?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, a lot.
Right. So like 45,000 plus tax, most states are going to be out the door close to 50,000, right? Let's say 48. 48 as a final number. Who's really selling that watch for like 37, 38, even 39,000 brand new? They just keep it. There's a real shortage. Like it's not a shortage of stock. There's a ton of Rolex, but like there's people unwilling to sell brand new at these kind of prices, and so it's kind of uplifting. I think the older models or older year models.
Mine was 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have just kept that. That guy sold it in like an hour too. He sold it in one
Do you
day.
think, Marco? Do you think a lot of people are just holding on to their watches to see what's going to happen with all the tariffs and all that shit? Where people are just not, you're not getting a lot more sellers than before.
I also think that, to be honest with you, Mo, there's a lot less people buying Rolex at retail than there used to be. I think 100% that is part of the issue.
It's like precious metal Rolex.
100%. I mean, listen, there's one guy who's a client of mine. He's flipped to me. I'm talking like out the door from Rolex. He's a regular client. He buys from an unknown source. He's somewhere in the United States. I've probably bought over the years from him at least $1 million in Rolex stock, at least, that he's flipped to me. And now he reaches out to me. He's like, "Hey, Marco, should I buy this?" And I'm like, on 80% of what he's sending me, I'm like, "Not really, bro. I'm sorry. Your loss is going to be like significant, And he's probably one of the biggest flippers I know. And it's just like, okay, if he's out the game, I mean, I can only imagine what the kind of ripple effect for a lot of people like him is. You used to lose a few thousand to get some really heavy hitting pieces that you could kind of make make up your loss on. That loss is kind of gone now.
Yeah, I mean, especially with the price of steel, the steel going down, it's not worth buying the precious metal and then taking that huge loss to essentially get the steel watch at retail.
Yeah,
you could just buy the steel watch from a great market dealer and come out ahead.
and it's great. Like Mo, so I saw this Instagram post the other day. Like in early 2000s, a Submariner cost like something like $2,000.
Right.
And the price today, I think, for a sub date is like 10.6.
Mm-hmm.
And what's crazy is that Rolex has only got more efficient at making their watches. People get upset when I say this, but how much do you really think a Rolex Submariner costs Rolex to make? Maybe $1,500.
I mean, they control every aspect of that watch.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm being very
aspect.
generous when I say $1,500. The markup to the AD margin is about, let's call it 35%, right? So just for even numbers, I'll assume it at 10,000. So they're getting the watch for $6,500 and selling it out the door for 10,000, right? So like Rolex is making, assuming they're that $1,500 price point, they're making what is it? 6,500 minus 1,500 is $4,000. 4,000, 5,000. They're making $5,000. What's the markup? Like 400%?
Yeah.
And they did two price increases this year.
Yeah, it's tough to say with all that, though.
It's fucking insane. I mean, no, it's not. Cap, how much?
It's really not, Cap. If you think about it, like I said,
you got to think about
every form of manufacturing. It's all done in house. They even own the freaking foundry for the metal.
It's called
maybe the most expensive part, Mo. I think it's probably the crystal.
Right, because they have to get
but
right?
I don't know.
You kind of the most expensive part of the watch is the crystal, because they also do the laser etching and all that.
Yeah, but you're boiling it down to the cost of the watch, right? And by the way, I heard
I'm talking about the markup.
My understanding,
they increased the price.
Yeah, no, I know, but how do you get a markup?
By 500+%. I mean,
you have to establish a cost of the watch before you can determine what the markup is, right? Like, how much is their cost to manufacture the watch? That's what you're saying is $1,500. But what I would say, this is Caponomics. You know what that is, Marco?
Caponomics, yes, sir.
Break it down for us, Cap. I want to hear this.
So Caponomics would say that Rolex, are building new factories. Rolex, well, they used to sponsor Formula One. Like, they have all their marketing costs involved in there, and that affects all the brands, right? So some of it's allocated to a sub, some of it's allocated to a C, whatever it is. It's just the cost of doing business, right? The Rolex way. And let's just look at the Land Dweller. What do they have? 16 patents? Well, you got to file patents. That's costs. So I don't know, if you allocate any of those costs to your actual cost of the watch, but to me, it just is a cost of Rolex. So
you're talking about like the R&D and all that shit.
Yeah, all that. I
mean, yeah,
and the marketing and the whole machine.
If it costs them $1,000 to make the watch, they probably put another $500 into marketing per watch.
Yeah.
All right. Honestly, the Cap, you're capping.
I'm grasping at straws, but hey, whatever.
Well, listen,
I got to take the other side.
What your point is, right? There's obviously there's human resource costs, right? Like obviously
all of that to run a company.
There's people's time, but not to mention also like there's testing. There's a bunch of design phases. There's also like
you got to pay the CEO.
When the sub changed its case size and its bracelet size, all those things affect manufacturing. But like, dude, by how much? Maybe $100.
They make a lot of money. Let's put it this way.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Like, think about it, 500% increase in price since 2000. I mean, that
was insane. What's insane? Well, that's so you also got to factor in inflation, though. So what's 2,000 in today's dollars? But
it's about $5,000 today.
I mean, but everything's gone up in price. I used to pay $1.25 in 2000 for gas. So that $2,000 argument really doesn't mean much. I think it's just I think you should compare the price of the Rolex with what they were doing maybe like a year ago. I mean, and like you said, they've gone up. They've changed the price twice in the last year, and they'll probably change them. They'll probably up the price again next year. Because if I was in Rolex's position, why the fuck not? I mean, if my watches are selling, and if I mark it up an extra couple $100, most of these people they're not going to care. I mean, you saw what they did with the precious metal prices. It was freaking ridiculous. And they justified it by saying, you know what? We can't have the Sky Dweller being almost the same price as the Daytona because the Sky Dweller is more complicated. And now a Sky Dweller is almost the price of a freaking Day-Date. So,
I think if they were making 700% per unit, they probably wouldn't. I don't think that they're making. I don't think they're making that much on each unit. I think that's why, I think it's more quantity than anything. Because, I mean, think about it. Would you do price increases if you were making 700% per unit?
Well, they're also not getting the end user price. They sell them to for like 7,000. Then
I think they're. I mean,
but the thing is, like Rolex, their watches are selling. They're not sitting in the display cases collecting dust like most other manufacturers.
Yeah, except for those Sky Dwellers that you just talked about.
Except for Cap's two-tone Sky Dweller.
Yeah. And all Sky Dwellers now, all those gold Sky Dwellers,
dude,
who's gonna buy those?
You remember blue Sky Dwellers for the longest time were $30,000. Now they're at like what, in the low 20s for like a brand new one on Oyster.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah. This is another one. I just want to pull this up. I mean, this is like straight robbery. 53,000 for a one-hand time only watch.
But you get to be a Breguet man.
This is blind fucking, like, this watch cannot cost them more than 15,000 to make. Honestly, I'm being so serious. The movement, if you look at this movement, hold on, where's the picture of the movement? You could look this up on your own time. I won't pull it up now. But this entire wheel architecture, including the barrel, is the exact same like your Breguet, JJ. The 70, what was it?
7097.
Okay, you had the retrograde. It's true, I forget. But it's the same movement architecture roughly as the 57, which is the power reserve model.
Right.
The only difference being like the engraving. I mean, this watch literally must cost them at most 15,000. Imagine they made this for like 25 G's. This would be awesome. 53,000. What the fuck? I think the retail on my Patek, JJ, is like 65,000, and it's an annual calendar at least, and it's got a one-off micro order movement.
And that's the confusing part about the watch world is like companies like Breguet that are obviously struggling. And I mean, I would say like 90% of people wearing Breguets probably didn't buy it at retail. It's just like, how the hell are these companies getting away charging that much? I mean, at some point, I'm pretty sure these guys are going to have to like do something where one, they just start closing doors but like, how can they survive selling watches for that much?
Can I ask a question? Is if you buy a Breguet at retail, does that make you a better Breguet man than a?
That makes you a power top.
It makes you a broke gay. All
right, Marco. Can I ask Marco's opinion about the Peace Summit that happened and what he thinks?
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Marco, are you aware that JJ has a emissary and they're doing a Peace Summit for JJ to come back? JJ, come back. The hippo said everything is forgiven. We could start fresh. He has a nostalgic feeling. I love my JJ.
My only question is, how have the super chats been recently?
Where, here or there?
How have the super chats been recently? That's my only.
All right, before or after everywhere. Google fees, Marco?
After paying
what do you think about about $40 a day average?
Yeah, it makes sense why he wants it back. It makes a lot of sense.
I don't know, but I mean, Kelso's working the thing hard, and I mean, it seems like maybe JJ, there's somebody negotiating on JJ's behalf without maybe JJ knowing. I don't know.
Hang on. Let me look and see how many sardines $40 in Australia buys per day.
Mo, how are we going to enter this grift market? It sounds like everybody's suffering, man. Everybody's suffering. They're not fleecing enough.
Well, we're in a lucky position where people are begging us to become grifters, so it's kind of weird, but. I don't know, man. I mean, and plus, we're not doing this to survive off of it. So I think if you're trying to survive off of YouTube, it's freaking hard, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
People
you're
do
better
it
off working
all-
at Mickey D's.
Exactly.
Like, look tonight. Let's see. We got 7 super chats. Let's see where we're at. We were a total of 2, 4, 6, $16, and 3 of those are Canadian, so about $10 US. After Google takes their fees, we're at about $7 for the evening.
Hey, JJ, how much more money do you need to make sure that mom doesn't spank you?
I mean, just to cover the StreamYard $800, probably around September, we should cover that.
So Mo, should I be grateful for a rose gold sky dweller, or
Oh, hell yeah!
Really?
You
I
get
gotta
it?
ask. I gotta ask. Mo's my grift consultant, man. We're getting in all kinds of trouble. We're getting pressure for a merch store. We're getting pressure for a PO box warehouse. It seems like it seems like the YouTube grifting game is dead.
Oh yes, that's right. Wait, Ali bought memberships. That's $25 more. Forgot about that. Good point, Ali. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, I mean, I say do it. I say go for it.
Wait, who's buying a rose sky dweller?
Curly's got a
we have
fan.
an angel investor that's waiting for a PO box. Hello.
Sorry, I missed something.
Hey, mention that. What was that USA brand, Curly? That maybe Marco knows something about it.
RGM.
RGM.
Oh, I know RGM.
What do you think? What do you think about him? Curly may get a piece from them. He wants American made USA.
I think you do a lot better. No offense.
No, it was just there was a statement made by 2 marketing geniuses that there's absolutely no American watch brand that can stamp "Made in America" on their watch, because the laws in America are it has to be 100% made in America, and that's why you'll never find
Good night, Ali. Thank you for coming
an
on.
American-made watch. And
Hold on a second. Shoulder surgery in the morning. What the fuck? Feel better, man. I didn't even know about that.
Jesus.
I hope you're okay, Ali.
Yeah.
Speedy recovery.
Hopefully it's not the stroking arm.
Oh, that must suck.
Oh, he says maybe I can.
I just ordered 20 nuggets and a Baconator from Wendy's right now.
Jesus Christ, you were just flexing your weight loss, and that's what you...
Pull up the first picture again.
Doesn't mean I don't have the fatty tendencies, Curly. Those
You
don't
got
go
that.
away.
You want that summertime, but hey, there's some hot ones, and he's dreaming about summertime in Chicago.
Curly, you know what? I had a full-on roster as of like a month ago. I had a full-on roster, and I'm a locked-up man now. Becky from accounts locked me up.
Good for you, man.
Wait, who's
I
this?
know.
Send me a picture. I don't know who you're talking about. I want to make sure I approve of this.
Does it get humid in Chicago during the summertime?
It does.
It can, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the same one that you got rid of?
No, this is a different one, JJ.
Okay.
Goddamn right.
JJ, we got to catch up. I got so much to catch you up on. It's been a minute.
Yeah, you've been ducking me ever since I asked for a watch. Believe this shit?
I feel fucking old, man. I remember Marco's journey to manhood, man.
It's insane. It's insane.
I know.
I still, you know what I do every year?
You know what's insane, Marco? I keep asking myself, what the fuck? I feel like I've only been around for a year, but I'm like, I remember the 22-year-old abuse victim when then and then turned into a man, and it's like, you would think that people would be, well, some people are very proud of that, to watch that journey, and some people are just completely spiteful, man. It's just it's a real
Marco
world.
is probably the most successful out of the the guys that joined him. Not talking about JJ, because JJ's been successful.
Well, in
but,
the watch space, he's become the most successful.
Absolutely, man. Fucking crushing it.
Well,
but people want to see Marco, on that AC3 level, guys.
No, don't mind me. I just fell down a stairwell. That's all.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Follow the narrative.
I thought you fell down. I thought you fell down an elevator or something, man.
No, I fell down the stairwell. According to Archie, I became rich falling down the stairwell.
Okay, got it. Sorry.
It's nice to see the positive. You know, it's very rare to have positive outcomes and positive things.
Honestly, Curly, you couldn't be more right. There's very few like people in the community who I'll speak to like on a regular basis. Like JJ, Cap, Mo, they're probably some of my closest friends, and yeah, they're like honestly, these are like guys. If they called me 2:00 in the morning, Marco, I need you to come out and help bury a body with me, I would say no. Where and when? That's the kind of friendships this community fosters.
Marco, yesterday's burying people is so yesterday, man. I got a boat. Whenever you need help, let me know.
Yeah, hey, Chicago's got the Great Lakes. We just attach.
Michigan is big, Marco. Anybody can discover a grave,
Check your WhatsApp. I just sent wire instructions.
Wait a minute. Is the key I got to message Marco 2 in the morning and ask him if I could buy a watch?
It's short of 7 figures.
Hey, Marco, it's 2 a.m. I really need your help. Yeah. I need a rose gold.
Hey, Marco, I need a Cookie Monster. F you, Cap. That watch sucks. What do you have? Rocks in your head. You have to have rocks in your head.
All I know is when Marco mentioned tag, there was a long pause, Cap. Is that your tell? Did you just give away your tell?
I'm just messing with him.
I'm getting a second tag. So there you go. You want them to know what it is?
Fiber Monaco. I could just see you wearing it, baby. Cap. Those
I got the
Gonzo glasses.
I want the same watches as GMT. That's my goal. So I have to get a Monaco. So
by the way,
there it is. I've revealed it. It's a tag Monaco.
I've always liked that golf edition Monaco, that orange and blue golf one. That one's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that one.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah, and if you believe I got that.
It is very cool, Mo. I actually, listen, I'm not the biggest tag wearer fan, but even I think Mr. GMT has the Steve McQueen Monaco. That's a cool watch.
Well, because he's a queen. We got a $2 super chat from Ryan Hofrey. He says, prayers for Ali's surgery and Madman's parents, please. Yes, indeed. Best of luck to Ali. And, of course, thoughts to Madman's parents as well. Oh, man.
Is it me or does it suck getting old, huh? I mean, you see.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that coming from a fucking young fuck. What the fuck? I'll tell you what it's like getting old.
You just begin to see, I don't know.
It's only going to get worse.
It's all a mindset. It's all a mindset. It's all a mindset, Mo.
Curly, can I eat on stream?
It's disgusting. What kind of watch person eats and all he does is come over here and take up space and eat and eat and eat. As long as you're not eating, rotten cheesecake, man. JJ,
what about
that was so funny that night, man. When you I can't believe you showed the picture of that cheesecake that night.
Oh, moldy.
You really think it's moldy? Oh, fuck.
There was 2 sides to the moldy cheesecake. There were people like me that were very concerned, and then there were people like, you'll be okay. I don't know. I'm surprised that JJ didn't go to the hospital and like he wasn't throwing up. I mean, it wasn't normal seeing that fucking mold on the bottom of that cheesecake.
Dude, cheesecake.
I thought it was a blueberry.
Cheesecake is made with spoiled milk anyway.
Yeah, but not the green type.
This was a green spore.
Well, that's gay. Okay.
You know what? Hey, Brian, the placebo effect was hilarious. He's like, you know what? I'm starting to feel it in my stomach. Hang on a second, guys. Yeah, Mo, I was really concerned. Maybe it was a piece of lettuce. Because if it was bacteria, if it was rotting, you would feel it in your stomach 10 minutes later. Man, I am starting to feel a little tingle in my stomach, Mo.
That was
Mo did some
hilarious.
placebo trolling on that.
That was hilarious.
That was not funny.
I grew up on my mom's cooking, so a little mold, no big deal.
Marco, who's this really tall guy?
Oh, that's Ben's Watches. I'm kind of upset with him, to be honest with you.
Who is it?
Ben's Watches. If you've seen his like TikTok or Instagram, he's pretty famous. He's got like 100,000-ish followers. I'm pretty upset with him. We filmed like a whole reel, and we were supposed to collab on the reels, and like he didn't. Basically, after Watches and Wonders, he basically just wrote me off. I was like, all right then, sounds good.
Was he like 7 feet?
Dude, he's fucking tall. He's like 6'7" at least. I am not that short. I'm 5'9". I mean, I'm not that short.
Yeah, we got to get a picture of you standing next to Nico.
You look like a fucking
There's a
dwarf
picture
in that photo.
Hold on. If you go to that picture, the second one, Sorry, the
Yeah, I'm not signed in for some reason. It won't let me sign in. I don't
hold
know.
on, I got you. 1 second.
All right, but
1 second.
boys, I got to call it a night. Good hanging out with you.
Take it easy,
Peace.
Brian.
Ryan,
All right,
Yeah,
see you,
Brian.
Brian.
Grift hard, baby. Grift hard.
Always.
Yeah.
It's so hard
Everyone's
to
looking for the
launch.
new grift though. That's what it is, Curly
It's
and
the
Mo.
tax-free grift. We already figured it out, Cap. It's the tax-free grift. Gratuitous gifts are tax-free.
Ooh. And
So
can we
hard
write them
assets.
off?
Well, I don't know about writing them off, but you don't have to pay taxes on hard assets. They're
Well,
gifts, man. They're gifts.
You can't write off something if you don't report it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There you go.
Marco's accountant would.
That's another one, by the way. I did an amazing 5-minute spiel video with Nico talking about his new watch when people were like ripping it, and like he went into an amazing story about how it took like 17 prototypes and all this stuff, and he cut me out of the video. I was like, what the fuck, Nico? I'm like, okay then.
Hey, Marco, you should count your blessings because he's taking a lot of hard incoming fire over his.
Oh shit! The ghost
From
of
who?
JJ's moldy cheesecake is back. Fuck.
I'm glad I was invoked tonight. Thanks for manifesting.
Speaking of Nico, did you see his whole the most iconic watches in the industry? It's got to be hard when you got to come up with content every week. You got to.
You know, I gotta be honest. That's what Chat GPT is for, my friend.
Is it? You know what's weird, Marco? You know, we were doing a franchise club. It was like 2 a.m. in the morning, my time, and Nico popped on out of nowhere, and he basically came on, and he had like a bout of writer's block, because he had to do a video that day, and he wanted to explain what is it, Frederick
Constant.
Constant.
or
Oh,
was it
yeah, 'cause
Harry
he
Harry
just had a-
Winston. I think it was Harry Winston. He was like, I want some input from you fellas, and I was like, dude, do you know what channel you're on? But you know, the good thing about it was what do you call was on the panel? Alex Fody.
Oh,
So
nice.
Yeah, so these guys went on about the Harry Winston and the history of Harry Winston. It was crazy because like a week later he dropped that video, because I told him you should have a lab coat out explaining to like going to a watchmaker school and putting on a seminar for him. You know.
Yeah.
But
I watched that.
He dropped a pretty interesting video about the most iconic watches in horology,
Yeah.
or something like that.
And then they all voted on it. And you know which one won?
No, I didn't watch the whole thing.
The Speedmaster.
Yeah, that was.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
The sub got knocked out early.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's
Yeah,
It's really
yeah,
not
I would
though when you
chose
think
the
about
Mariner.
it.
most
For
iconic
sure.
watch is either a sub or a Daytona. There's no
Yeah,
question. You,
for
you-
sure.
I don't
I thought-
Daytona.
you could take your pick. It's a sub or it's a Daytona. It's either
I would
or.
say that I thought he was going to go sub all the way. I mean, it
Oh,
was
sub is 100% for
sub
no
is
question.
probably one of the most copied watches out there, man. It's freaking
It is
insane.
Yeah,
the most
sure.
copied watch. That's what makes
The
it iconic.
Speedy is just a safe answer, right?
Yeah.
Watch enthusiasts, you know.
No,
It
it's
is.
the wannabe watch enthusiasts safe answer, 100%.
Dude, but the watch did go to the moon. I hate, not defending it, but
I mean, so
it's
what?
got to get some credibility, no?
So what? I mean, it went to the moon. Big
Dude, it
deal.
beat out
They
Daytona.
paid NASA to win
Daytona
the contract.
didn't
What do you
go,
mean?
go to the moon.
Cap, they paid
I mean, who's
The
to say?
Daytona was worn by Paul.
Wait a minute.
Newman.
The
That's
the
same
Sloan
thing.
toilet bowl went to the moon too. That doesn't make it iconic.
Nah, man, it's been
I
on the
mean,
moon.
who's to
That's
say
Rolex
that
iconic.
the good people at
It's
Omega?
iconic.
Who's to say that the
No,
good people at
Rolex
Omega didn't bribe the fucking heads at
Hey,
NASA?
whatever it takes. What's wrong with the bribe? You never had.
Yeah, I
you never
mean,
been
there's
bribed?
nothing
Come on,
wrong with
come
that, but you know, it's like,
It's the
okay,
American
went to the
way.
moon, great, big freaking deal. So what? But it's just like that's the only
Listen.
thing they've been living off of forever. now.
That's true. Well, without that, what would they have? But listen, I'm a sub guy, so of course I'm going to say sub.
I don't even know if they went to the moon. Come on.
No one
It's
knows.
Totally
Even a
fake.
moon. I don't even know.
No one went
Al
to the
says, "Hey guys, your generous viewers." Where's this AI? Your generous viewers keep bringing me back. Great to see you all still
Al.
at it. Cheers.
Is that Al?
I always thought it was Al, but
AI.
I'm assuming if the generous viewers are bringing it back, then maybe it's AI. Thank you, Al. Appreciate it. Welcome back.
Did it really go to the moon? No
Look at
one
that
went to the
cat.
moon. Okay.
Yeah, that one to the moon.
I like that, man. I'll take that.
I was
Look at
going to
this.
get a 1675
Don't you have a
birthday watch,
Pepsi
but I have
cap?
this.
Don't you have a Pepsi?
Yeah, he does.
I think when someone on this panel sold it to me. Oh, that would be
Oh, I'm
Marco.
not sure. Look, here you go.
You don't remember, Cap. We're small potatoes.
He knows. You don't remember? Wow.
We're all wearing Rolex.
I
Cap.
don't know what's in the collection anymore, Cap. It's been too long.
No,
It's been too
stop.
long.
It hasn't changed much,
You know
man.
who else
My
went to the moon?
collection,
Alice. That's right.
it's like Rolex. We do things very incrementally. Except for that
Methodically,
1921 you sold
methodically.
me, which I flicked off in record time. Shout out to Berdeen's.
That was a super cool watch. I don't know
Great
why
watch,
you got rid of
man.
it so fast.
Great watch.
Just didn't gel with you, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. It served the purpose, though. It'll live forever. It's memorialized in time. And now it's on to its next home.
On to the next one. On to the next one.
JJ, if I give $50 super chat, can we do a collection review live on the air?
Of whose collection?
My collection.
Yeah. Are you going to do it yourself? Because that don't count.
No, I want you guys to review it.
No, I'm saying the super chat.
Yeah. Hold on one second.
No, don't super chat $50. Don't even, because Google's just going to take it. Just send it the other way.
You're right. You are correct.
Burbing Hard, $5 super chat. Katy Perry wore a Van Cleef and Arpels Lady Arpels Planetarium. Planetarium. Oh, that's Sanitarium. Never mind. What planetarium watch into space? She's basically an astronaut.
Yeah. Yeah.
If she's definitely
Another
an
one.
airhead. Oh, for sure. Damn. Thanks, Burb. Appreciate it. What do you think? Van Cleef and Arpels is the new Omega Speedmaster? Yeah, pull it up, Marco. You don't have to send anything. Let's do it.
Hold on one second. I gotta find the picture. Gotta find the picture.
AB says collection roast.
Alrighty.
Yeah, just take $50 off my next watch. There you go.
We have to see Katy Perry on the moon wearing
What's
the watch.
OBGY? OBGYN?
I don't know what that is. I have no clue. Are we supposed to know what that means?
Obki.
I don't know. Maybe it's a famous thing.
Hold on. I'm Googling it. I'm Bobby Googling it.
OBGYN.
OBGYN.
Oh yeah, that helps. The hell's OBGYN?
That's the lady doctor.
Gynecologist?
Gynecologist. Yeah.
The guy.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, the photo is loading, JJ.
No, I think I said that. Yeah, she's an astronaut. Like I'm a gynecologist. I think I said that on one show a couple of weeks ago. If they're all right, oh, there was a Burbing Hard. Who said it? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot exactly what I said, but it was something about if 10 minutes in space makes you an astronaut. I guess I'm a gynecologist. I said or something like that. I don't remember. All right, you guys don't like that joke? Okay.
It was a good joke.
What?
It was a
Remember when
decent
they
joke.
went up in space for 10 minutes with Big
Yeah.
Bill? I said, if going up in space makes you an astronaut, I guess I'm a gynecologist.
Hold on.
Oh, you.
My WhatsApp on my fucking laptop is so slow. God damn it.
Oh, what the fuck is this bullshit? I'm doing my taxes, guys. I learned from the best. I learned from the best of them.
On screen for everyone to see.
Why pay attention to the stream when I could do my taxes?
Yeah.
When this deal gets signed into law, which Breguet are you going to settle for then, JJ? Which one
I think
do
I'm
you
gonna
want?
have to
And
buy
which pen?
my 7097 back from Bob. I don't know if he's looking to sell it, but I might have to.
No. I mean Archie's. He's got to gift you a Breguet and one pen. Which one? Do you want from him?
No, I want 2 pens.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I want
Oh,
2
here we go.
I sent it to who can I send it to? Who wants to pull up the picture? Oh, you didn't have to do that, Marco. Not necessary.
The PayPal has been sent.
Fuck. Now I got to send you $50 back to an extra watch. He's gonna charge me $50 more on the back end. That wouldn't make much sense. Oh, can you want me to pull up the picture or can you pull it up?
I got it. Yeah, I just pulled it up.
Oh.
Sorry, it took a minute. My WhatsApp.
No, I
is
saw
set.
you sent it to my WhatsApp too. I like that case, by the way.
You like it?
Yeah.
That Tilbury case is actually phenomenal. It's legit leather. I mean, you could smell it, and it's like not even that expensive. $180. It's really nice.
I got to tell you, man, that Mont Blanc fits your wrist perfectly, and it's a beautiful watch.
It is so gorgeous.
That's what I got. I have to tell you that if you get rid of that one,
no,
that's
no,
a
no,
mistake.
that one is staying. I flirted with the idea of selling it when I got the Patek, but I got to be honest with you, I'm not getting rid of it. It's irreplaceable, and it's like kind of my independent in my collection right now. So
not only that, but you just love Mont Blanc. That like it's like you you know what I mean. Yeah. It's so you,
so you. It's so
your little Plazo.
Okay, JJ,
Curly,
this
I'm
is what I was
sending you a
thinking,
picture,
right?
by the way, of the one if you could pull it up when you get a chance. All right, hold on one second. Let's the ghost of JJ's moldy cheesecake, $2. Keep telling the joke, JJ. Eventually it'll be fun. It was fucking funny the first time. You guys just don't get it. You had to be there. Explaining a joke is not the same. You need a Longa, Marco.
I'm not so big on Longa. So here's what
do you really need another dress watch? That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm looking at.
100%. So here's what I'm thinking, Mo. I was thinking I need a steel blue dial integrated bracelet watch.
Correct.
15202.
So listen, I was thinking a Royal Oak would look beautiful in this collection.
Yeah.
So
that's the watch I'm looking at.
I don't disagree, but IWC employees, which I am.
Oh, okay. Ingenue.
Oh, I hear where you're going.
That beautiful blue dial Ingenue. Yeah, great freaking watch. I like that in there. That would actually look pretty freaking good.
And the thing is, Mo, I could take that traveling with me, and I don't have to worry about somebody chopping my arm off.
Correct.
Are you talking about the blue or the green?
Yeah, a blue dial Ingie.
The dark blue new one or
the new? Yeah, the new one.
Not
the blue,
not the teal, the blue.
Mr. Pink.
Can I make a suggestion? What I would do here?
Go ahead.
All right. I would first of all flick off that VC.
Yep.
No, I love that.
That VC has to go.
Let me finish the creation here. I would flick it off. I would get a 222.
No.
A 15202 Royal Oak. And I would get an Oyster Flex Daytona. And that would be it.
So you're not far off from what I was thinking, JJ. I was just going to add the blue Ingie and then a Newman on Oyster Flex.
I'll sell you my Newman.
I mean, I'm buying a place next year, JJ. I was supposed to buy a place this year.
Why don't you here? All right, I got a good idea for you. Steal a Pikachu, a new one for me, and I'll trade you.
Here's a watch you don't need, and you're not going to get, Marco. But you know what just popped into my head that might look really good on your wrist? The Rolex King Midas.
Stop! Oh my God! I just barked.
Yeah, I think it would look fucking banger.
I'm sorry, I wasn't aware Mike Nouveau was on the panel. No,
dude, you could pull it. No, Mike Nouveau is a 32 millimeter fucking Cartier.
Oh, did you see that Hangout post that they had the YouTube video with Mike Nouveau and they were hanging out at Scar's Pizza in the Village? Oh my God,
he doesn't have King Midases.
It was super hipster. It was super hipster.
So hipster. And listen, respect to him. Like, fair enough, he's got his thing going. But like their watches, I'm sorry, like they were talking about like small Cartiers and like these vintage APs that used to be like worth scrap or less. You know, it's just like, no, there's no market here. You know what I mean? Like this is just awful. I'm sorry, I can't get it.
So you guys want to see the Breguet? I'm gonna get back to your collection in a second, Marco. But this is the Breguet I want from Archie, the ugliest Breguet of all time. How do you make a Breguet even uglier? This is how you do it. You put it on a nasty Mets color.
Oh my God!
What the fuck is that?
No.
What is that? I had a circle with it. It's so bad. This is who people are calling.
Dude, that's a $14 NATO strap from Gumshoe from eBay.
Real? He actually did this?
He wore that to Watches and Wonders.
Are you fucking kidding me? That is the nastiest needle I've seen in a while.
This is the guy that people are calling the pontiff of watch collecting. This is what he's wearing on his wrist. Holy shit.
Wow.
He's like the joke that writes itself. He's got worse taste now than TGV.
I've got nothing, man. I mean, What more can you say? That has to be one of the ugliest combos I've ever seen. I mean, the watch
Doesn't
itself
look nice.
to begin with is freaking hideous.
You know, hey Marco, you know what's funny? What do those colors remind you of now that you're kind of a native Chicagoan? That's the Chicago Bears colors.
The Bears
Oh,
colors.
it is. It is
Yeah.
the Chicago Bears. Holy shit. It is the
Oh,
Chicago Bears.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. I drew a blank there. I was like, wait, I don't know where he's going.
That's the Breguet Ditka.
Exactly, dude.
You should wear that with a Bears cap. The
The
Bears.
The Bears.
Shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to the
This
Knicks.
doesn't even match. What in your right mind would make like this? Is if you lose a bet, you have to do this.
Dude, you have no clue. You got to see this guy when he's got a full panel. And you know what his new thing is now?
What?
Okay, you know, like in the old days where like the king used to send a letter or a message and he had a wax seal to seal the envelope.
Right.
That's what he does now instead of doing
No.
taxes. Dude, I'm telling you, all of a sudden, I just tune in. I get a message, dude, you got to watch. Archie's done with his taxes. He's got a new hobby. So I tune in, and he's sitting there. He's got his head down, and there's this smoke billowing off of his desk. And then he turns his camera down, and I'm like, what? Is he cooking heroin? What is he doing? So he's got this spoon. He cooks wax. He pours it in his mold, and then he presses the thing. And he goes, yeah. He goes, I'm sending my fans a pontiff sealed letter. I'm like,
Oh my God.
then the guy wonders why he's making $600 a week. That's before Google takes their cut.
Jeez,
Dude,
it's all going down.
Curly, you know what's buy one, get one free on Uber Eats right now? A
Breguet?
chicken Vesuvio from Rico Benes.
I can't
Oh
look
my
at that
God.
anymore.
You know, have you ever had one from there, dude?
Oh, dude, what? I don't love. So the steak sandwich is the most famous. And to be honest, I like the Vesuvio way more.
No, dude, they're chicken Vesuvio. You know why I like? Because it's not
unbelievable.
breaded, it's not fried or nothing. It's fantastic. That too, you can't beat that.
Oh, dude, should I get it? Oh, fuck.
Well, I mean, look, I mean, if you, you know, the worst
That's
thing
gonna
that's
put me
on that
into a
sandwich is the
coma.
bread, right?
This is gonna put me into a coma.
We got a message here from GB.
Eat it without the bread, Marco.
Sorry, go ahead.
No problem. We got a message here from GB. He says, thinking about selling my Mint 114060 box of papers. I believe he said this was 2017, if I'm not mistaken. Was offered 8,100. Was thinking 8,600. What do you guys think?
I think Marco.
mean-
Next time Rick at Benny's, try the Sicilian beef.
Okay, I will. I think 86 is a bit steep.
I thought at 81 was a good price.
Yeah, I mean they kind of
I'm
sell
looking-
for like 9-ish thousand to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
that's what I was looking at. Like,
GB, I'll pay 8,200. Final offer.
Man,
Yeah.
I paid what I
Box
paid. I
and
paid
paper.
94 for mine. What year
Yeah.
was mine, Marco?
2017. So, we got competition 8,300. 8,300. Do I hear
Yeah.
84, Marco? 84.
I'm good at 82. 82 is my best offer.
What did I
82.
pay? I paid 94 or 95 for mine.
Something like that. I forget. I can look it up.
Is the market down from then? Is that what? it
Yeah,
is?
a little bit on those. Yeah.
Well, then again, you got to sell. You got to make $1,000, right? I mean, what do we?
Yeah.
Talking? This is not charity work here. You don't buy for retail to sell for retail, but
What?
Was offered 81. I would say just meet them in the middle, GB. I sell it for 8,200. What do I need to do? There you go. There we go.
Marco,
Got a sale.
800. What do I need to
Got a
do?
sale.
Don't you have my number? I think you have my number.
GB, this is what you do, man.
Or you can just email me, marco@burdines.com, and I'll just answer it to you tomorrow.
All you
There we
gotta
go.
do is shoot a nice message over on watch.marco on the gram.
Another successful transaction on the Hangout.
I want credit for that one, Marco.
Yeah, exactly.
40%.
Where's kickback?
That
Is-
sounds
is the
like
sta- is the
sounds like you
standard-
got to send another PayPal.
This is
We just
standard
poached
fee
it
around
from
here.
someone else. So
I don't want PayPals. I just want a damn watch.
So, hey JJ, let me ask you a question. You mentioned Scars Pizza and a watch meetup.
Yeah, Mike Nouveau and the hipster watch collectors that collect 26-inch
All right,
Cartiers.
dude, it's
This
hilarious you said that
it gets
because
smaller every time.
I have a video that
And they wear those. What are those brooches with the lady's face on it?
brooch. Ooh, a
What are
man
those
wears a
called?
brooch.
You know, like how your aunt used to wear like the brooch on. It was like an oval brooch on her like sweater, and it had like yeah, that's it. What's the word?
Camelus. Yeah,
no,
brooch,
not camelus. It's called something else, but with the lady on it. You know,
I know cameo. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they wear like cameos.
The guys wear that.
Yeah, in this video, look at not this guy. This guy
Hold
actually
on.
had some pretty.
I'll restart the video.
I can't believe that
the
you
guy
brought
right there
this
on
up.
the left of the left. You see the guy with the
Yeah,
black?
yeah.
Him. Look, he's wearing one. You'll see. It's on him somewhere. I know I saw it.
What is that thing?
Dude, you know what's funny is that I actually have a video of somebody that did a meetup at this Scars and nobody showed up. I'm gonna review it tomorrow.
Was that Tim when he did it?
Oh shit! Yeah.
It just pans with diamond Breguet, which is 1000% a lady's watch. Like that's not a men's time.
I think he wears a cameo ring. It's the guy next to him though.
Look, Marco, I want to wear something that no one else is wearing. Okay, so I'm gonna buy.
Wait. So what is this
That's
guy's name?
That's the guy who owns the pizzeria.
What is this video? Where's this video? Is this on YouTube or Instagram?
It's on YouTube. Yeah, I'll send you the link to it in the private.
Pull up Z-Man at LVMH.
This guy can't. These guys aren't serious.
I want to see Z-Man.
All right, wait a minute. Cap.
Yes.
I'm going to give you a little backstory. Do you realize that there were two people that got the tap on the shoulder from Timmy? It was Z-Man and Dirk Diggler. And they were asked to write a 100-word apology and read it on his stream live to be reinstated into the. There was only one guy that did it, and it wasn't Z-Man. And Z-Man, Cool Vibe Z-Man, did one of the greatest troll live Gonzo streams with Timmy that I've ever seen.
Oh, wait, pause that. See, it was a pinky ring. Go back. See, right there. There it is. See the cameo on the ring finger?
Dude, that's kind of weird for a guy to be wearing. Okay, Cap, you want a definition? Okay, a visual of a definition of a soft bottom. There you go.
Wait, these guys aren't serious, are they? Are these guys freaking serious? They're actually into this shit.
There he is. That's a lot of rings, man.
That type of collecting.
He's got more rings than Johnny Depp.
Mo, I don't know if you're available tomorrow, but there's a certain somebody that we know that went and did a meet. You remember when Archie did the meetup in Brisbane and nobody showed up?
Yeah, of course. The one with the corked wine. Yeah.
Unfortunately, somebody decided to do the same thing, and it happened to him.
Oh, no shit.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a bucket hat, Burb. You guys were all over me for the bucket hat.
These guys are cool, man. They're hipsters, man.
That bucket hat was Jamaican, man.
Like, I want to stand out. I don't want to be like.
Is that a Piguet?
This thing is fucking hideous. It's a Piguet
with diamonds.
I mean, it's fucking hideous.
I don't even think what's his name, Christian, would wear this.
Dude, that's a 1978. Like going to the Golden Nugget in Vegas pit boss watch.
Ginger's wearing that.
There's your Midas right there.
Yeah, the Midas is at least respectable, like I can respect it, but it's like what the fuck is that?
So wait a minute, is this the new face of? Is this just the new face of the watch movement in
New York? No. So if you think this space is already niche, this is like backroom shit right here, right?
Yeah, this is hipster.
Look at these look at this. Who gives a shit?
So these are the guys that take Red Wing iron workers boots and turn it into a hot trend.
And it's an American. That was what? That was a day.
They even got their own Anthony Bourdain, man.
It seems like they're trying to see who could wear the smallest watch.
Okay, this is
there. It is.
That's
Dude, this puts it into such perspective. This is gonna. I can't wait to play this. I'm so happy that I got this video.
I gotta tell you that pizza looks pretty good though.
The pizza's okay.
Listen. If I saw those guys outside the place, I'm walking away. I'm going to a different place. I'm sorry. I'm not walking into that place with those guys.
The pizzeria looks big.
But JJ, back me up. There's way better in New York than Scar's.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
Scar's I never even heard of it as far as like up there.
Better places in
Jersey. Can I say that Prince Street Pizza was probably one of the best pizzas I've ever had in my life?
I'm just hungry and I saw pizza. So
that's top 5 for me.
It looked good to me. I'd take a slice of that right now.
Thank you, Marco.
You go to like Lucali's. You go to a real pizzeria. Come on.
Lucali's good. Prince Street.
Can't even get in Lucali's. First of all, go to Lucali's.
The Farrell's is good.
Want to get in? Come back in 3 months. Maybe we'll let you in.
John of Bleecker is really, really good.
SB Spumoni.
You know what? This is fantastic. I think I just added a new channel to content.
Oh wait, you're gonna do a hipster segment?
Oh, that would be
Oh,
fucking
dude,
funny as hell.
Expansion is good, man. Expansion is good.
JJ, I'm
Curly.
telling you that I think that Cap knows what I'm talking about. Did you see the video I'm talking
I
about?
watched.
Cap?
I'm not all of it, but yeah, I
right.
watched that. How does he live stream in LVMH and they don't throw his ass right out?
No, I'm talking about.
I'm talking about. With Z,
this
man?
is a no. He
the
dropped
apology.
he dropped he got paid like 5 months ago to do a video about a pizza watch. So he did this meetup at this place at Scars, and nobody showed up.
Oh no, yeah.
It's
No,
a
I didn't-
video.
I
It's a
didn't watch
video
that.
he's been promising for 5 months. He got a free watch to do a video, and it took him 5 months to do it, and it's hilarious. Hey guys, is this where all the hip watch guys come? Oh, this is
Marco,
gonna tie it
you're
in
making me
perfectly.
want that Patek more and more.
Which one?
The one you had, the regulator.
It's fucking awesome, JJ. Honestly,
I've tried that exact one on. It fits perfect too.
and you know how jaded I've become, JJ. Where like none of the shit kind of means anything. Like I could flick off everything but the back girl, and I wouldn't. You know what I mean? I don't really care. But that watch is like, oh fuck. And I got it before I turned 26, so I owned that Patek at 25. It's like it's special to me. It's really special. Like it's on the level of like a Journe or like your highest end brand. Like for me, this is like holy fuck, I made it kind of watch.
Yeah, that's an awesome watch. It really is. All right, so Bob has a question. He says, "Hello, can I ask random questions?" Yes, you can. We'll get to them as we can. I know you were in a bit of a rush there, but we were in mid-conversation, and it's not a super chat, Bob, so you have to just be a little patient. He says, I like 14-karat yellow gold, but only have $2,000 budget. Any suggestions for a daily? Yeah, a steel watch.
Pretty much the only option. Yeah,
That's what I was thinking of PRX, and I know they have the gold-plated one, right?
Yeah.
You can get the gold plated.
The other option is use
Right.
the $2,000 to play buy some lottery tickets, and I hope you hit on something, and then buy
Like
the
a
gold
Zulu
watch.
time or something. How much are the Zulu times? Are they 2,000 yet?
Mm,
I don't think so. Not yet. Or get a Legend Diver. Those are better watches.
yeah, we know gold plated isn't.
I know, but
K
it's
but he's not going to get one for
14
$2,000.
karat, man. Come on, it's
Possible.
I
You're never getting a 14
No,
karat watch.
the melt weight is more than that. It's impossible. You're never going to be able to. Maybe
Here,
like
here's
gold.
some advice. Reach out to Mike Nouveau. He'll sell you
He'll find you.
Jesus.
14 karat, 28 millimeter from the 1920s.
Dug out this little beauty at a
and
auction show.
2,000. You're gonna have to. I would get the gold plated PRX and get yourself a nice Seiko.
Find Mike at the next estate sale in a neighborhood near you.
You can't get anything, right?
Sorry, Mike.
No, not for 2,000.
You can't.
Nothing like.
Mm.
like
Hey, AJ raises a good comment though. If
The Mensa watches with the can jar.
yeah, Menta.
Yeah.
Shout
Hold
out
on.
to
Can
Adam
we
Gold.
finish this collection review first, and then let's get on to that.
Let's talk Canjar. All right, it's a beautiful collection, Marco. What do you want to know?
What do I get? I needed a suggestion.
AP.
You definitely need a 15202. You should have never sold that watch.
No, I needed to sell it.
Well, you need it. You need to get it back now.
You got 3 dress watches and 1 sports watch.
You really want an IWC Ingenieur? It's a nice watch, but
But JJ, I want a beater. I want a luxury beater.
Get the ceramic. Can't you get that in ceramic?
Yeah,
Get the
but
ceramic one, man.
It's 20K. That's the thing.
20? Oh, that's right. I'll give you 14.
okay, it's a
While
fair.
you're ready.
So that's what you want, IWC and a Paul Newman.
That's what I was thinking. I want sports watches. Like it's. I have my dress pieces covered.
I would definitely flick that VC, man.
Oh no,
I
I
mean,
can't.
Too small.
Mo, it's so
Especially,
special.
especially if you're gonna get a blue dial. I mean,
Mo, I paid so cheap for that watch. And it's a
well,
15
exactly. You paid
Yeah,
cheap. Now
profit.
you can make a pretty good profit off of it. That's the idea of it.
Marco rotates his dress watches. You know, he's got the monogram cufflink shirts.
Why don't you buy GB's sub as your beater?
No, because I had a no date sub. The pig
Oh,
sub, remember?
I don't
Yeah,
think
the big sub. Yeah, you can't get
Pig's
that
the
again.
sub,
That's
the
out.
pig's the sub.
like this collection really. If you got a GMT, I mean, that's I don't think you really need a sub if you have a GMT.
I have the Mr. G, but it's way too big for my wrist now. My wrist shrunk, boys.
It don't go in this box. Send it to me. How much you pay for it? I'll give you half the price.
I'll give it to you for free.
Dude, it's really
The
simple.
links, JJ, the links are what's it called? Are in Canada, but I'll have my mom ship it to me. The box and papers and the extra link. But
I don't need no links.
You need a Chicago Marco.
I love that watch.
You need Chicago Marco.
You should. I mean, even Mikey's Explorer. Did you ever have an Explorer, Marco?
Oh, I have a Chicago watch. Did I show you the new watch I got?
No.
No, you need a Chicago Marco watch.
Marco, did you ever have an Explorer?
I did, but I sold it.
Yeah, you didn't have that very long. You had that for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I had it.
Did you have the 39 or was it the 40?
Yeah, I had the 39.
Well, shit. Why don't you get the fucking 40? That's a good one.
You know,
Can't you, Marco?
I like that.
can't you-
I like that Marco's wearing the gold watches now. I love it. He never wanted the gold watches. Now he
right.
loves
I always. Oh, the gold is so fucking nice, JJ.
Yeah,
Listen, I don't blame you, Marco, dude. Ever since I fucking got that white gold Daytona, it's changed me, man. It's fucking changed me. I honestly want to get rid of all my steel watches and go all precious metals.
The only steel watches you need.
I wear the gold Yachtmaster like 80% of the time nowadays. Freaking absolutely love that watch.
JJ, I just pulled up the shitter I just got for
I'm gonna pull it up right now. The only steel watches you need, in my opinion, are a Pepsi or whatever, a GMT.
Yeah,
and like one beater, which
I'm even thinking about selling my fucking my Tiffany OP. It's crossed my mind lately.
Yeah, I don't know.
And the freaking Snoopy.
Blasphemy,
like,
man. That's blasphemy.
I barely wear those two watches. I'm honestly, I wear the Daytona and the freaking Pepsi and yellow
Tiffany
gold.
blue, man. You'll regret it if you
I
sell
know
that.
it's special, so that's why I probably won't sell it.
gotta
But
keep
I
that
might get rid of the Snoopy soon.
Are you a Rolex man? Yeah, the Snoopy, I could see. A lot of people are selling their Snoopies now.
I don't know. It's just like I stopped really wearing it. It's a cool watch, but it just I don't know. I could probably put that money somewhere else toward something else. But
yeah, just get the Tiffany Martin design like I did for 400. It'll satisfy the itch. Or get the new Doxa Sub 200. What is this, Marco? What are we looking at? This is Citizen?
It's the new shitter I got. It's a Chicago World Timer. Look, it's got the red Chicago. But this is like a micro brand. But
what does it say? Citizen? It says Citizen over here.
No, it's not. It's Heim Watch Company. Heim Watch Company.
Heim? The Heim?
They're based in Chicago. What do you think? It's a cool watch for sub $1,000.
Yeah, it reminds me of Higgins Benjamin Chi watch.
Looks like a Frederick Constant world timer that fake taxi cab driver used to have.
That screams Canadian dude thinks that's a Chicago watch.
All right,
day date, baby. You need a day date.
I get a 15202 and I get an Oyster Flex Daytona. That's what I get.
That's not a bad combo.
You want to get an Ingenue instead? Go ahead. I can't.
I was thinking honestly. So this is
you
what
don't
I
want
was
to complete the Trinity.
No, fuck the Trinity. I don't care about AP. AP was the other company's favorite brand. I don't like that brand anymore.
Now you're a Vacheron man.
No, I don't care about Vacheron either. I'm a Patek. I was thinking JJ blue Ingenieur, and then I save up, and when I turn maybe 30, 35, get that MBNF I've always wanted. Those are the two.
Hey man, we're talking like next year, man. We're not talking about 10 years. We can't think in the future, man. We got to think in the moment.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Now, I'm just thinking Marco, end of August, he's got a tan. I'm thinking that he would look good on the beach with the day date ombre dial like the one that you want.
Oh my God!
Come on, he's chiseled. He's been eating Vesuvio sandwiches.
I don't think Marco likes green watches, right? Green dial watches. You're not a fan of
not green. It's ombre.
No, the ombre is insane.
The ombre is fucking badass, man. It is badass.
Come on, Marco. You got the Chicago tan going, walking down Navy Pier.
That's probably like the only watch that would interest me from the AD nowadays. Is probably that day. That's it. Anything else, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. Bored.
Rocking some Oliver Peoples sunglasses. Hell yeah.
Exactly, Perv. No loser talk. No 30, 35. We need shit right now.
Fuck, I need a day. I can't believe the prices went up. Marco, you told me I could get one easy. Easy.
Dude, this is like I can't believe. Honestly, JJ, fucking Rolex sourcing is just such a pain in my ass right now.
JJ, I remember you were saying last time that Rolex is doing like dial swaps on day dates.
Yes, but not yet. But they were gonna do the green ombre. That's why I would never spend money on it now. Not to shit out. I mean, if you could get one at retail, get it. But I would never buy one gray because eventually they're gonna allow you to swap your dial out to the green ombre.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, listen, if that shit comes out like within the next year or some shit, and it's a dial swap, I could buy like a day for like 35 grand, like a
You buy
newer one.
2017, and then you send it in for a service and a
Yeah.
dial swap. That's what I would do.
I don't think that would be cheating, would it? Because technically it's all Rolex. Rolex is doing it. I'm not having. I'm not
that's
buying
not
it from
ruining
It's
Google,
OEM
you
parts.
know?
They're OEM parts.
Yeah, it's not like you're ruining it. Like, let's say if you bought a champagne dial, it's not like you're ruining a collectible watch anyway.
Right, you're making it way more valuable. 100%. You know how much that dial cost? JJ, somebody posted a green ombre. You know how much they were selling it for in Europe?
What?
Who knows if it was legit because it's
20?
European, but
20?
10,000 euros
Fuck.
for the dial. The fucking dial.
It's all about the dial, man. It's true.
It's
10
fucking
grand?
insane. 10,000 euros. It's got to be what, like 12 G's? 12,000 US?
Yeah, almost 13. Yeah.
So wristwatch says, I asked RSC a couple weeks ago. They said they won't do a dial swap for me. Where are you trying to swap it to? That's what I'm-
First, your watch has to be at least 5 years old, and they'll do a dial swap for you. So if your watch is not before 2020, they're not going to do it. I don't know if they explained that to you or they just said no, but
And do they let you keep the old dial or is it a trade in?
no, you lose it. I think you lose.
You lose that one out, yeah.
Should I do 3 pieces of fried chicken or 4
4.
from Popeyes?
Wait, what happened to the Vesuvio
Do
sandwich?
5 because you
I
could
don't
have
feel like having- I don't
How do you
think
go from
two
Vesuvius
for
to
tomorrow.
freaking Popeyes?
I'd rather have Popeyes, I think.
Love that chicken from Popeye.
There's only one thing you get at Popeyes, man. You get the spicy chicken breast sandwich.
Yeah, you gotta. Yep.
You get the spicy senorita.
You better get
Then,
that in
then
soon,
you gotta
man.
you gotta get the biscuit and drown it in honey because that thing is drier than freaking.
Archie
Right.
super, right, and Archie super chats.
Yeah, much drier than Archie's Super Chats. Yes.
Oh man.
I couldn't think of a better snack at 11 p.m.
But yeah, boys, it's been a wild ride. Isn't that crazy, JJ? That's my collection, my fucking watch collection.
I like it. I like it a lot. Would you consider getting a second Rolex and a second Patek?
Second Rolex, no, because I've owned multiple Rolexes and I never end up wearing them, JJ.
Yeah, you don't think you'd wear an Oyster Flex Daytona?
Yeah, yes. The only other Rolex I'd get is a precious metal Rolex. That's it. Because the thing is, steel Rolex, everything I can do in a steel Rolex, I could just do with my Batgirl, and I like the Batgirl more.
Yeah, I get
Like
that.
I've owned a Daytona, flicked it, owned an
I'm
Explorer.
kind of, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've kind of like one steel Rolex is more than enough, man. It's just, I don't know. I've owned damn near the whole sports line. I think I've owned everything except for like an Explorer 2 and a Milgauss. I even owned an Air King for like 2 days once. But it's just like, I don't know, man. It just, the precious metal watches, they change you. It's just something about them. It's the weight and just, I don't know. They're freaking beautiful.
That's what I want, Alex. Get me a Pikachu at retail, baby.
The Titanium Yachtmaster is freaking boss, man. That is a nice watch. Very nice watch.
I think you need two. I would get two steel Rolex. That's my thing. No date sub is a beater and the Pepsi. That's all you need. I need to have my no date sub. I use it all the time. I wear it a lot. Because like a lot of times I don't want to beat up the Pepsi, so I'll just wear that. I really don't need the Pepsi anymore, actually, now that I got the Meteorite. I don't know.
Which Pepsi is it? Black Dial?
I have the Black Dial Jubilee steel, and I have the Meteorite white gold.
Somebody's in the market for a Black Dial Pepsi.
Who?
It's jacuzzi.
Oh, is he? Tell him 21,000. I'll sell it to him.
Yeah, I'll have to. I don't know when I'm going to run into him, but I'll let him know.
Brand new, mint. It's a couple months old. Never wore it like once or twice. Uzi, if you're listening, 21,000 cash money. Actually, I don't want to get involved in Uzi. I'd rather keep it.
You're just looking for retail therapy, man. You're having one of those retail therapy moments.
I don't want to sell my Pepsi anyway, and he seems like a pain in the ass.
No, really?
Yeah,
What may give you that idea?
I don't want to deal with him. I don't mind Uzi, right? Like personally, I don't care, but I just don't want to work with him. Seems like a pain in the ass. Like, I don't know. I heard the stories about him leaving cars in the middle of the road because they're over $50. Like, I don't want to deal with that kind of shit. Sounds like a headache.
Amish people are hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Converted Amish.
What is it called when they do the rum? What is it called? When they get to go away for a while and sow their oats and then come back? They just get all fucked up and.
The only word I could think is sabbatical, but I don't think it's a sabbatical.
No, it's called like a rum springer or something. What the fuck is it called?
I don't know, man.
I gotta look it
haven't
up.
brushed up on my Amish culture.
Hey Siri, what is it called when Amish people go on a partying spree?
This is the rain. Stupid duper fly. I miss.
Who's that? Somebody else?
That was
Rum-
my Siri. It just activated.
Rum Springer. It's called Rum Springer. Curly, you don't know about Rum Springer? You got to ask Uzi next time you talk to him. What's Rum Springer? Yeah, they get to go crazy. They get to like fuck and drink and do all kinds of
He must be
shit.
on a long Rum Springer.
JJ, isn't that fucking insane? Siri activated from you?
Extended.
This thing is always listening.
Yeah, over here where I live, we call it, off the reservation.
Hey Siri, text every gay guy in my area.
Fuck you.
Oh shit, my Siri.
Contacting Mark Goldberg.
He's in Chicago.
You motherfucker.
Well, he was saying some weird shit today. Archie, do I have to lick JJ's ass? I'm like, what? Please stay away from me. Thank you. Keep your distance, good sir. Oh,
Yeah, just think about the story arc behind that guy. Can you imagine?
I don't want anything
Wife,
to do
two
with
kids, then all of a sudden you finally decide to walk out of the closet. I bet the wife was like, "Yeah, hey, thanks for the big favor for waiting so long."
Timely, you just did time. I'm about to wrap up in 2 seconds. So
No problems. Do what you gotta do.
Did you
Oh my
come to-
God, what's up, Paisan? How are you, man? How you been?
Hey, look who it is. Hey, why are you, man?
I can't complain, man. Just hanging out, chilling at the bar, man.
You can't complain. What? No one's listening anymore. Come on.
No. Has
Far
anybody
from.
ever listened? Nobody cares.
Holy shit. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up there. It's 2 hours and 8 minutes. Time to go. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode. We will be back on Friday night, but tomorrow tune into the Franchise Club. What do we got, Curly? Tell them what they're in store
Dude,
for.
we got a New York hipster that went to a pizza, hipster meetup and got stood up, and we're gonna compare Gonzo Kings, man. I think that Timmy is being unthroned as the Gonzo King of New York, man.
Gonzo Face Off. You heard it here first,
That's
guys.
right. And of course, Z-Man, Cool Vibe Z-Man doing some of the best stealth trolling I have ever seen.
Nice. All right, guys, we're going to leave it there. We'll
Have a
catch you
good night,
guys in
guys.
the next one. Hope you had a good time, and we'll see you guys. Peace.
Hey guys, look what I can do. I know it's all fun, but I just can't do things. Hey Archie, I'm leaving you tomorrow. I'm kind of getting tired of all the names like from Jimmy calling me. So I'm saying, check out, motherfuckers. artistry.